Just freaked me the fuck out.
Feeling like I'm on the run. Live every day just the same. This rock star with no fame, the way it is for everyone. God knows that if I try, I might be able to get by as one of the normal ones. But take me back home to Boston.
Say hi to your mom, please.
Back where I know where I belong.
Whoops.
Back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name. Back where I know that I'm home. So I drove out to Atlanta, looking for some home-cooked food. Well, the people, they turned away. Yeah, they had nothing to say. Man, I thought it was kind of rude.
Oh, you farted!
Maybe if I was their kin, they might just let me in and put me in the right kind of mood. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. God knows that if I try, I'll get back home alive. Never have to leave again. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong. Back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name. Back where I know that I'm home. Bring me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home to Boston.
Oh shit, he's taking a shit in the house.
What kind of guy takes a shit in the same house that he's robbing?
I don't know. What kind of guy takes a shit in a high pressure situation like this? I'm not shitting nowhere except for my house. I will pitch it in my ass for hours before I let it go. But when I let it go, harsh she blows. Harsh she blows. The big brown shark is gonna come. I set records with my shit turds. I move my bowels all over my toilet. All over my bathroom, I move them bowels. I shit so hard sometimes, people next door be like, Warriors, come out and play.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Pisser Show.
Hello and good evening. It is the 1st of April. That means we're all fools. It is show number 97. Ooh, I know. Wait, hold on a second. No, I don't have ooh. All right. Do you have an ooh? Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, she's got one. There you go. I'm Byron.
I'm Papa.
I'm Pancakes.
And if you're listening to us, then that must mean you are listening to the Wicked Business Show. We are live on Spreaker.com.
Happy Easter.
I was going to say they're fools too, but...
Yeah. Hold on.
And it's Sunday.
Everybody's... Oh, I don't have an echo either, do I?
Problems.
Sunday!
There you go. That's much better than mine.
Yeah. I do.
Oh, damn, man.
I was going to say, tonight would be a good show to listen to with your earphones, but no, not really.
But, for that, we open up April Fools and Easter.
Ooh.
So let's do our...
Cheers.
Clink.
Clink.
Because I got a
Better than a
sheet.
cheap plastic.
You got a little cushion on yours.
I should go
Cushion
get a
for the
glass,
pushing.
but- Oh, yeah.
I know.
Of course.
So happy Easter, y'all. Everyone tuning in, listening to us if you are.
Yes.
Well, we can, we'll drink with you and sorrows. And,
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You girls in sorrows all the time.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll be happy once the show gets going.
But, Patty's over there. She got the little boogie going.
and I know it.
We forgive you for being so damn loud.
I'm working on myself. I gotta get that boyfriend, remember?
No, that's right.
I'm still looking for takers, though.
Takers.
I'm only getting like some strays. I'm not too happy with the strays. I'm kidding.
Tiger Lily says the beatings will continue until morale improves.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yeah, right. You just improved morale 110%.
That's the one thing that we don't have is a whip crack.
We need
Oh,
that.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Play it, baby.
It's probably going to deafen all of us.
No. It'll take a moment because I have it in my files, but I don't have it set up on my little
It takes them a bit to get it up.
soundboard. Oh, stop that!
Is that what she said?
You're both the best.
I don't know.
She said.
Oh, here you go. Ready?
You know what? I might have to put you to that test. We'll have to find out.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
That's a nice one, right on the bare ass.
I like that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what that sounds
Yes,
like?
please. Can I have another one again?
That sounds like
That's
you
what
take
she
a
said.
flip flop on the bare ass.
Oh.
You've heard a flip flop on a bare ass?
I may have. That's
Damn, what the hell are you doing?
That's a full windup right there.
Holy shit. We better ask this guy what's going on.
I know.
He's not
what
here.
The hell?
All kinds
I
of
don't
things.
know.
All kinds of things. So,
I think he's experimenting over there, Bumper.
me. Well,
Wait. Let me wipe my...
Let me bring up. We'll take. Post your questions. You can post your questions in the chat room.
Yeah, post your questions in the
For
chat
the
room.
Dear Byron.
That'll
as
be
well as
coming
all the other ones. But any Dear Byron questions you can put in there, or if you want to keep it on the DL, you could Facebook message me, and that way
PM
I
us.
Surprise Byron.
We'll keep you
On the
anonymous.
if you want it on the DL, you can PM us on the FB, and we'll keep it on the QT as far as the
But as long as you do it in the PM.
not the AM. That's not going to get through to us.
Right.
Not till the next PM.
That was a little bit of Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was on today.
Good
Yeah,
morning, Vietnam.
I watched The Omen today.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you sleep at
great
all?
Fucking movie. No. No, that's why you
Are
can
you
tell.
tired?
I mean, I kind of did. I
Napped
dozed
in
for a minute.
Yeah, in your chair.
And no, I actually I tried to clean my room again. Every time I walk in there, that bed just goes, "Come to me," and I just go, it goes awful.
Oh, yeah.
I love that I have that, and you keep on laughing
Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
because you're next.
Oh, my.
No way.
Oh, yeah, Byron's living room.
Grab him by the pussy.
Oh, damn.
That was my little
My
remix.
my flip-flop is on the floor. What the hell is that?
Oh.
Quick, grab it and test it on her ass.
What the hell? Why are my shoes in here?
And you get the wire wrapped around you, under your
Let me
ass?
tell you
Okay.
something.
The wire's under my ass.
Let me tell you something.
I'm trying to get all kinky
There
over here.
were socks in here. There were shoes in here from all
I have
the
a
times.
shirt. I have a shirt
There,
over
yeah,
here.
there were times when you just like, your little wedding cake is dark. Oh,
that's right.
Just get out.
I think it was the last two shows I did with you guys.
That's what she said.
Oh, shit.
I'm really enjoying this touchscreen thing.
I ate a full meal. I went to my other house and I cooked for my boys. I made ham. I actually made a whole bunch of shit. I made ham and mashed potatoes and homemade mac and cheese and corn, and then I made chocolate chip cookies and ice cream sandwiches. Oh shit!
These mashed taters are pretty good.
They were good, but heavy with garlic. Oh, you know what I discovered tonight?
What's that?
So I'm making stuff and I go, how's this taste? He goes, Mom, he goes, not enough salt. I said, yes. He goes, I like things salty,
good.
Mom. I go, oh my God. I go,
Then you can add to taste the way that you cook. And I learned this from my idol, Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
That
I need to paint my toenails again.
Are you painting your toenails now?
No.
You're choosing now of all time.
Well, I'm not doing anything.
You've done it again.
I can find other things to distract me.
Oh my.
Oh, boy.
I'm just getting warmed up.
What the hell was all that? I'm just kidding.
I'm just warming everything up.
Okay. I had 2 blue moons while I was cooking dinner, so.
You just blew my mind.
I did.
They're tasty. And they're great to cook with.
What, blue moon?
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, throw that into a little bit of a chicken stock and...
Well, I had, I did the little ham I made for them. I put like a brown sugar and
Please tell me you
pineapple
didn't
juice.
make a canned ham for them, did you?
No. Ooh, I would never do that. Oof.
I enjoy a canned ham.
No. You know what I hate also? Canned chicken. I tried to make a buffalo chicken dip, and the recipe called for a Swanson canned chicken. Not pineapple. What the fuck? Cream cheese and the hot sauce or whatever cheese, and it looked great. They had a little screen at Walmart that said, "Oh, here, make this dip."
A can of chicken.
Exactly. That's the same thing to me as can of ham. Ooh.
No.
Yeah, why?
No, because chicken has bones. A canned ham.
Ham has bones too.
Not a canned ham.
Well,
Come on
chicken.
now, you're
a can of
from
chicken.
like Alabama.
I know, but
or
a can of
like
chicken
that.
doesn't have bones in it.
Yeah, it does.
No, it does not.
Oh my God, yeah, it does.
You're thinking like salmon.
Salmon.
Shut up.
Salmon Rushdie, the old
Salmon.
No.
What is that? A toilet bowl with someone's face in it, Papa?
Are you taking pictures of me on the shitter again?
I got a picture today.
Oh no.
Pants at the feet. I asked.
know.
for it.
I've gotten that before.
I requested it.
Really?
Yes. I go. Send me a picture if you're really taking.
Occasionally, you see some skids in there. Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
No, I thought no.
Well, I hope everybody
What is
out there
wrong
had a
with you?
good. I am a sick bastard.
You are, man.
I hope everybody out there had a happy Easter for whatever it's worth, whatever you celebrate. I mean, you really can't. I mean, the Jewish people had Passover, and
Which I found out Friday on the Hillman Morning Show. Kind of what Passover is. I cannot describe it. It's like something to pass over the door.
Yeah, they smear the blood of the lamb sacrificed over the doorpost, and the angel of death is supposed to pass over the homes of the people so that their children won't die. Or something like that.
All right, so what do people do nowadays in this time?
They smear the blood of the freshly killed lamb.
Not today.
Let me tell you something. Condo associations all over the United States are fucking bullshit at all of that.
Oh my God.
Really? Did I just say that? I'm not an anti-Semite. I just know a little bit about religion.
Can you say catch up and pretend it's...
Well, they have the symbolic Seder suppers.
Yes,
which are
I heard that.
The salt water for the tears. You have the unleavened bread for the...
What's unleavened bread?
Matzah. Have you ever had matzah?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my God. It's fucking fantastic.
It's like
Everything
like a saltine, right?
Yeah.
But better? Lighter? Heavier?
No, a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
A little bit,
I've wanted to try matzo ball soup.
I don't want to try that. No.
I love potato latkes.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
With spicy mustard.
You and your spicy mustard all of a sudden.
I had that with the ham tonight.
Oh, spicy mustard.
Oh, it was good stuff. My son almost vomited when he saw me do it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's like, what the hell are you doing, Mom? As him and his girlfriend are sitting in the living room vaping.
Oh,
I go, really,
God.
guys? Like, I'm like,
Might as well smoke cigarettes.
at that age, yeah.
Okay, Tiger Lily
The
says they're
chemicals in
more
there 10 times
toasty
worse.
too.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're more toasty. I like them.
Please do tea. I would love some soup.
I've never had matzo ball soup.
I'd like
I've
to try
had
it.
potato latkes. I've had horseradish on the, and beets on the. I mean, it was all part of the Seder thing. My mother was into the whole religious thing back in the day, and so I got.
There you are, the Antichrist.
I got a well-rounded education, and then when I started asking, but why do we do this? And the Catholic priest kept on going, because it's a mystery. Wasn't good for me. I read a lot of Encyclopedia Brown.
Yeah.
It was, you solve these mysteries.
Do they still have those? Just Britannica,
It's
whatever.
Still out there. I also used to read the Three Investigators.
What is that?
Jupiter Jones,
Trace-
Pete
Nancy
Crenshaw,
Drew
and
and Hardy
Bob.
Boys?
Oh, I read them too. Yeah, I had them in hardcover. Now apparently they're on softcover and not doing too well.
Well,
I would not mind a set of Britannica encyclopedias.
Yeah.
I always thought they would. Would you like one?
No, I wouldn't want one.
Why?
You got a fucking internet right in front of you.
I know, but it's just there's nothing. I used to enjoy just taking out one of them, open it up, and just
see
read
what's
about
right
random
yes,
stuff.
Yeah.
You just like looking up African women back when you were a little kid.
Oh, I remember those pages, but no. Yeah, but they'd be ugly after when we boobs down to like the midsection. Just.
Hey, when you were that age, boobs are boobs. You don't
Yeah,
care.
No
Handle
one
breasts.
told them. No one taught them. How would they even know? What would they do? Like tie some rope and pull them up to their chins? I don't know.
No,
How
I
would
mean
they
they're
know?
walking around and the kids just
That shit would drive me crazy.
Now, if you were an African woman and you found out later on in life what they were doing with those pictures, and hundreds or thousands of school children around the globe saw a naked
rubbing themselves into the carpets.
exactly. Now wouldn't they be bullshit? I mean,
No.
Is
No,
there some
because
type
that's
of photo release for
educational.
that?
Whoops.
No, because it's educational, right?
It should be.
Did I just give you a Debbie Downer on that? Sorry.
No.
Did I down it for you?
Oh. Nutella. They also have they have Reese's, similar to that. Like how they have the Nutella and the little
Yes, they
sticks
do.
you can dip
Reese's
in.
boobs? What,
No.
what the fuck? What did I miss?
You missed Tiger Lily's comment.
but he totally went
Oh.
like if
Oh, they're a great
No, the
spread
boobs
with
was over. Then I went on
boobs.
No,
Boobs are a
boobs.
great spread with Nutella.
oh, I like try. You know what? I have some Cool Whip though.
She said.
I want to try Cool Whip.
Cool Whip gets into the cracks though. I mean,
Yeah, does it turn sour? I don't like things that get sour.
Well,
Well, it's non-dairy. No, it's non-dairy.
You gotta
Should be
make, and
fine.
you gotta make sure it gets cleaned up right. That's all.
well, I got a bidet, so
I declined an offer to be shown how to use the bidet last
oh,
night.
he used that this morning.
Oh my God!
I said I'm good. It was like I got home at what, midnight last night? No, I got home late last
I
night.
have no idea. I was
Yes, you
I
were
was out
working.
partying the night away.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
You
a
party animal.
It was 2 for 1 day at the booths, so
Oh,
I
hell yeah.
had a lot to clean up.
So you guys are busy. That's good. Hey, the recession's over.
They also were using Canadian coins, jamming the slots all the time.
Now, do you supply them with like napkins
No,
or baby wipes or something in there?
no, you gotta use
Is
your
that
shirt.
why? But is that why it's such a mess on the floor that you have to clean it up? Because there's nothing. There's nothing in there. You know what? Your job might be easier if you supplied them with something.
Well, we used to have a couch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
What do they get?
no.
I'd give them like the school
No,
chair.
and then the black light came on and the couch just glowed.
Ooh.
It was
What?
pretty bad.
My burp stinks.
You okay there?
Oh,
Hot.
You having hot flashes?
I think he's going
hot
through
in here.
menopause.
It's not hot in here. It's comfortable.
That's
in
why
here.
I'm just sitting in a tank
Listen,
top
if-
only.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't wear the Easter tablecloth.
Oh, he looked very
It's
nice
my,
for
it's my
his Easter.
Easter style. I got
Easter
shorts on though.
Yeah, I know. So you get shorts
Yes.
on.
You could sit in a tank top, bumper.
I'm gonna throw the little Velcro balls at his legs and see if they.
Yeah, you're such an asshole. I got a few April Fool's things posted by the Boston Globe.
Okay. Let's see what
happened
those are.
around the country today.
Okay.
Cincinnati, Ohio, a man covered his wife's Honda in several different color sticky notes.
Oh my God! How much money did that cost that dude?
Yeah, because that shit's expensive.
Yeah, you get how many you get in a pack? 50 or 100?
No more than 50. Some are only 25 or 50.
So say 50.
Yeah.
Okay, they're $3.29 for a pack of 50 times.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was probably about a good $150 right there.
Yeah.
And time. How much time
wait.
did he put on that
Hold
shit?
on a second. I'm reading it further in the story. The guy was arrested for stealing from work. All of the officers.
Probably, yeah.
Actually, I saw that. I see the picture right now. That's actually pretty clever.
Yeah.
Very colorful. He did a great job.
Well, I think
That's meticulous.
Right there, like half, not even, maybe a quarter of that front windshield is 50. You know, I mean,
oh, no
Where
way.
was it?
Right?
No way.
Where did that happen?
5, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah,
That is dedication and
I
devotion
am betting
right there.
that bitch just drove off and let them all fly off.
That'd be the easiest way, rather than spending.
Did he enlist the children in this?
The environment. I know it's wood.
You fucking hippie.
I am.
So I have a question.
Ooh.
Has anyone ever did a prank on you guys? On you, Byron, or you, Bumpa? Have you ever had a prank pulled on you? Thank you.
I have. I really can't. Nothing stands out.
No? Oh, I have some.
Oh, well.
I have two.
Trying to think.
Nothing memorable, but
No?
No.
I mean, there's always, the parties where somebody comes
Actually, I know
staggering in and
3.
go, the cops are here, and everybody fucking runs.
All right, I gotta tell a story. All right, so we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment when we first moved to that town, and on April Fool's Day, my husband put a cup of water above the door, so when Zach would open the door that morning, the water fell on his head. So that was one. That was funny. And he does windshield, so he has this clear plastic sticky wrap, like crash wrap.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
Where he covered the bathroom door or the door coming out of the bathroom, whatever. And I walked right into it like flypaper.
Yeah.
And he also did that to the toilet seat. So when I lifted up the toilet seat and I went to pee, I'm peeing and it's going everywhere.
Now, did you end up cleaning that up?
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
I fucking cleaned the house today when I got there. I was like, ooh.
Well, I have done that. It wasn't on April Fool's, but we got drunk one night and saran wrapped the girls into their room because I used to share a house with like 11 different. I never went to college. I lived the college lifestyle well into my 30s.
I thought you still do, don't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into it, but it's.
I don't think you're living the college lifestyle now, babe.
No.
Maybe some of the people you're hanging out with.
I look at
his college lifestyle is a little more like,
Did you just play that?
right?
But are you hanging out with some of the youngins from college days?
No.
I'm just kidding.
That's too dangerous. You kidding me? Those kids could still, they could do some damage to my liver.
I don't know. I think between the three of us, we do enough damage.
Oh, we do a decent amount, yes. Mm-hmm. I still do believe the liver is evil and needs to be punished. But
me too. As you can hear me some nights.
Oh, God, yeah. Can you ever? Just kidding. Wow, that was cold of me to do that.
I usually do that sober, not drunk. Hey, now.
Well,
yeah, who makes that noise?
After you got all those toys from the toy show there.
Well, hey, I put my money to good use. That was like $100 right there.
Where did that go?
It's big, it's fleshy, it's ripped. It's still dope.
Yeah.
Worth every penny. You know what? I can go. Okay, I can be cleaning the house, doing laundry, go in there, done. 2 minutes, get back to work. I'm feeling happy as a clam.
You don't use the vacuum cleaner anyways? Just ride the vacuum cleaner as you're moving around the room?
No.
Yeah, I tried that. I read it and I tried it recently, trying to make my lips a vibrator.
My ears are itching
weird,
now.
But,
yeah.
It may have worked. No? Did it work? Did you get a good response from it?
More of like a chuckle. I wasn't sure if it was well accepted.
It was.
I
think it was. I would assume it was, because just hearing it right now, I'm like, hey, I like that.
I have another one here. Quincy, this one was out of Quincy, Mass.
Okay.
A resident said his mother slashed the tires on his father's car. What he did was, Mom put pictures of slash on Dad's tires all over different spots. So Slash from Guns N' Roses,
the picture is so funny, and that's why I'm dying. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Dad, Mom slashed the tires. And that's what he found.
Oh,
Mom slashed my dad's
God.
tires. April Fool's Day.
That's it's like stupid, but it's actually kind of funny.
Fitzy Mopena reported that one.
Fitzy Mopena.
Yeah.
There you go. I want to be his BFF.
Now, this is something Patty would do.
Okay, what's that?
Some people took a more modern approach to the toilet wrap and a cling wrap joke.
Okay.
In Buffalo, New York, Grace Ferguson said her mom taped a photo of herself waving underneath the toilet seat.
Well, I wouldn't want someone taking a shit on my face.
Well, she goes to the next thing and offers vegan sponge candy, which was basically chocolate-covered sponge, real sponge.
Oh,
they bite into it as a real sponge.
We used to sell that. We used to sell that at Fanny Farmer.
Yeah,
it was a
vegan shit.
No, it wasn't vegan. It just was sponge candy.
Sponge. It was a legit cleaning sponge.
Oh, okay. No, we
it's sponge like we wash the dishes with.
Yeah.
No, oh god, no.
I'm doing that some next year to you. Because you have enough sponges here.
I like a clean home.
Yeah, I try. I've been trying to keep up.
I hear a crash every now and then, and I get a little, nervous.
Well, that one was in Buffalo, New York.
I'm taking the world by storm.
Another mother in Sprint Arbor, Michigan, did a similar thing. She hands up. Oh.
But that's just a waste of like $2 putting, because they're gonna be like, Mom, piss on her face. I don't know. I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb.
I can tell you, I get enough power that I would piss right through that face.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You got a big
I got
power washer,
pressure wash. I got pressure built up.
Well, there you go. Hey.
Yeah, a little too much sometimes.
Oh shit!
Middle of the night.
Yeah, I shared a hotel room with this asshole. Mm-hmm. And of course, he misses the bowl in the middle of the night, and you hear it on the wall. You think a pipe burst in the next room or something like that.
He is getting older. He probably has to get up a lot of times. You have to get up a lot during the night there, Bumpa?
Some nights more than others. Depends how much I drink.
Or do you know what? You need the 2 fingers.
What?
The 2 fingers.
Oh, I've had the 2 fingers. Everything is good. Thank you.
Oh, the prostate
the 2 knuckles.
The prostate exam.
What's wrong with you?
There's a lot wrong with me.
There's a lot wrong with all of us, baby.
That's why we're here on the show.
Yeah.
Another one in Holland, Michigan. A girl by the name of Ashton Dykstra cut out the pictures of
Lenny Dykstra's
Steve Carell. Steve Carell.
Yeah.
As Michael Scott from The Office.
That's what she said.
Replaced the pictures of her father in all the picture frames.
Really?
And because
that's
supposedly he has a similar sense of humor.
But that's lame.
I did that to a friend, and
I wouldn't catch on to that. You did?
Yeah.
See, that's funny.
Put it in the post office.
That's funny. Putting on your family photos, that's not that funny, because I'm not going to really think about looking, ooh.
And in Louisville, Kentucky, Mom made a cake pop for her kid. A healthy treat, of course. Chocolate-covered Brussels sprout.
Do you like Brussels sprouts?
Not really.
They are so good with bacon, garlic, salt, and pepper. And like an olive oil. Oh, my God.
I like them pressure cooked.
Do you?
So they're kind of mushy.
Yeah. Okay.
It's basically cabbage.
They're tasty, though, with the bacon. Have you had it with the bacon, though?
No, butter
Amazing.
and lemon. And sometimes just plain with lemon.
No, I like it with all 3 of those.
Even salt.
Sometimes Parmesan cheese as well. Oh, my God. I think I'm hungry. I might need a snack.
Oh, that means more crashing in the middle of the night at the Studio 5 commissary.
Oh, boy. Late night food.
No, I'll be okay. I'm good.
We did recently catch the new Roseanne.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, you did.
How was it?
I didn't.
It had great reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Got good ratings.
To me,
did you catch it on demand or on a DVR?
Well, I had a great friend save it for me on DVR, but I didn't get to it.
You went on
I went on demand because I was in a different room cooking dinner, and so I know. So yeah.
So now I gotta wipe that shit off of my DVR.
Yes. Byron, you were such a kind friend.
Well,
You
I got a
did not,
shitty DVR.
I didn't know. I didn't know I wasn't going to watch it in here. And
Oh, I knew
shit
you weren't
happened.
going to watch it in here. Look, we've got a fucking gigantic table in front of where you'd be sitting.
Doesn't matter. I could sit right here and chill, have a cocktail, not eat dinner, whatever, and watch it. But I was in there. I get home late some night, or not home, but I get to the studio late some nights from work and dealing with life. And I was cooking late, and I was like, I want to watch this so bad. I think I watched,
Snarky.
Snarky, what's up, girl?
I think I watched it at like 10 o'clock at night, and I made Bumpa watch it because he just happened to be here.
Got a quick question
Yes.
for Snarky.
Oh.
Did you do anything goofy today? Play any practical jokes on anybody? Like rubber cement the eggs
Oh
to
my God, she'd be
trees
great
and
at
shit
that,
like
huh?
that?
I
Yeah,
think she would
I can
be fun.
imagine that.
I know her hubby was busy today doing a whole bunch of stuff. Something about at the track. I don't know what kind of track it was.
Betting on the ponies, of course. Cha-ching.
No, I don't know if it was that. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But anyway.
I miss the dog track.
But you miss it?
Yeah. It was a good time.
Where was the dog track at?
There were a couple. Rainham.
Yeah, Taunton Rainham.
Yeah. What was
That's
it?
the one I preferred, but
I like that
What
one.
attracted you to it? And then I want to get back to Roseanne.
The money.
The money is just kind of, it was an easy way to kill some time.
It wasn't so much the smell; it was more the money.
Yeah.
So did you? What was the most amount you've ever won?
Like 130
drag
bucks.
racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually only bet a few bucks. I don't.
Drag racing.
Okay, I knew they
Oh.
were doing something today.
But no,
hold on a second here.
I've never been to
Sunday, Easter. We're gonna be drag racing hyper funny cars. Yeah. Okay.
Next year. Yep,
That's funny because
definitely.
this morning, like at 12:30, 1 o'clock this morning, I was watching Talladega Nights. That's funny.
That's right.
Yeah.
You mentioned that.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Help me, Oprah Winfrey! I'm on fire.
Oh, baby Jesus, little 8-pound baby Jesus, lying in the manger. That reminds me of my family.
Oh.
So anyway, I'm going to go right back. Yes, Roseanne was funny. It seemed just like it was years ago. Didn't skip a beat, which I was a fan of it back then.
Now is Leonard from?
Leonard.
Well, he's Leonard now, but on The Big Bang Theory.
David.
Oh,
David.
David was not on there.
No, because he's in contract with CBS, and this is an ABC.
Yes. So it was Roseanne and Dan, her husband, which is John Goodman, and it's funny because they're like, because he supposedly died, whatever. So he's like, he woke up with a what's that thing on his
CPAP.
face?
Yeah.
He's like, everyone thinks I died, whatever. So that was funny, and then it had both Beckys in it.
No shit.
It had both Beckys, yeah.
How did they work that?
Okay, because the original Becky, who's now 40. Why are you not watching Jesus Christ? Oh my God, what's up, Black Dog? So had both of them, and one wanted to be a surrogate for the other's baby. That was funny. And then Sarah Gilbert, which is, what was her name on the show? Jackie is the aunt. What's her kid's name? What's the middle kid's name? Darlene.
Yeah.
So Darlene has two kids. One, they had a great actress
Looks
play her
just
daughter,
just like her.
just like
Yeah.
her. And then the little boy is confused. He's wearing a skirt and nail polish and all this stuff. And then they're like, they're
Of course
pretty
they
much
had to
calling
do
her
that,
out.
'cause-
Well, they're calling Sarah Gilbert out on the show, going, "Just tell us you're gay." She's like, "I'm not gay." In real life, she is gay. So
That's what she said.
It was kind of funny. I liked it. You know, just to sum it up, I liked it. I'll continue to watch it. It's on Tuesday night. I'm gonna watch it again. Yay!
Yeah. Yeah, it made big numbers. Did well.
Good.
Of
I
course
was
it
very
made big
confused.
numbers.
I wanted that to happen.
People in America are stupid now. They
Well,
Really?
it was
So
well
you're saying I'm
received.
stupid?
Well received too. I mean,
You call me stupid? Why? Why? Because would you watch Three's Company if all original members were alive and could come back and do it?
kind of difficult. Jack's dead.
I just said if he was alive, if all
Yeah,
original.
but that was a good show.
So was Roseanne. Roseanne was groundbreaking at the time.
No,
you know,
it wasn't.
It
Yes,
was,
it
yeah.
was.
It was a
Yes,
good
it was.
dysfunctional family.
Yes, it
television.
was.
No. Married with Children came out before them.
It did, but I mean,
That was about as dysfunctional as you
She
can
was
get.
blue collar, like a little bit more blue collar than them.
Well, I mean,
because Peg was
so-
like all done up and like, oh, I'm gonna stay home.
Yeah,
like,
but Al was brown collar.
yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people are like for or against her. It all depends on your age group. Also, I think.
I didn't like her.
Okay. Well, I thought she
That
was
laugh.
obnoxious.
That laugh went
That's
right
my
through
laugh
me.
half the time.
No.
Oh.
No, that cackle with that
little
about a
tiny
month's
bit.
worth of menthol cigarettes in there. It's just that kind of gurgle.
Three's Company was awesome, Big Dog, and I would die for that show. Actually, I have
By
Jack
the way,
Tripper's autograph.
if you do, we
Yes,
should
I do.
hang that up in the studio.
Oh, I don't know where it is anymore.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but I sent him a love letter. I'm your biggest fan. I'm
I got
15 and blah, blah,
what's his
blah.
name's autograph?
Guy from Chips.
Well, him, yeah,
Yeah.
John Baker. I also have
Oh, I have a beer right here. I'm sitting here
guy
jonesing for a drink.
Sonny Crockett.
What's up, Gizzard?
Hey,
Crockett.
Giz.
Of course you have someone from Miami Vice.
Of course I do.
Of course.
And I had the autograph to the guy who did all the music, Jan Hammer.
Oh, hey now. Knock, knock. Who's there?
My aunt and uncle got married up at their at his estate.
Oh, really?
In
That's
Upper State.
interesting.
That was pretty fucking cool.
Oh, do you have those chips? Those poppables? I would like a poppable if you have it.
You gotta make me go all the way over there.
I'll go get it.
it.
What's up, everyone that's in the chat room? How are you?
Oh, well, we have everybody here. Before I get the poppables, before
Yes.
you start making crunchy noises
Wait,
and sound like you're playing
here we go.
fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 and some ass going, Ma, bring the meatloaf.
Oh, I'll tell you the two games. Yeah, my kids love their games they already knew about today. They're all hiding their candy. Dad can't see us with his candy.
Yeah, because he'll take it away. But we apparently recently, a 61-year-old woman
Okay.
was hit by a Sacramento police vehicle.
Oh, shit.
According to the Washington Post, it was as they peeled away from protesters. The protesters were out in front of the station protesting the killing of Stephen Clark. I don't know much about that particular, but everybody's screaming that it was a hit and run. Well, I watched the raw video, and the stuff that they have on there is not raw. It's cut up. It's of a really
So why are they
bad-
calling it raw, or why are you calling it raw?
Raw video was unedited
Right.
and posted right. This is not raw. This was edited
gotcha.
for them.
I like it raw.
I do too.
Is that wrong? I like it raw.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh, you farted.
Oh, boy.
If someone farts during it, yeah, it's not that good.
So, anyways, a 61-year-old woman, Wanda Cleveland, a local idiot.
Wanda Cleve.
Local activist.
Yes, be nice now.
Yeah, I know. Was hit in her right leg and taken to a hospital where she was treated for injuries to her arm and the back of her head.
She got knocked the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
out.
she got fucking cracked by that. People are screaming, oh, my God.
Did she not see the car?
Well, that's just it. Marchers took to the street on Saturday night, parts of day-long protests in the wake of the killing of a 22-year-old unarmed black man. March 18th, he was shot in Sacramento. I don't know. I haven't really looked into that. Well, apparently they did that night, and it didn't go well for the other guy. Demonstrations have been really tense since Thursday, and they said that guy was struck 8 times, mostly in the back. Ow. Ow, that really hurt. Ow.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't put it next to
that's
that.
better. Okay.
Yeah.
Anywhere
I'm
near
sorry.
there.
Everything bothers him.
I always do something wrong.
So, anyways, this woman. So the cruiser's lights are flashing, and the cops are saying, "Step away from the car! Step away from the car! Get away from the car!" And she just jumps out in front and boom, boom, gets clipped by the cruiser as they go by. Now they're responding to a legitimate emergency.
Yeah. Oh.
So, jokes on. And all the people are really pissed off. They're like, oh fuck you!
Of course. Yeah.
If I did that, I get a ticket. Well, guess what? This old woman is gonna get a ticket for jaywalking and obstructing an emergency vehicle while it's responding to. I mean, come on, people! You're gonna protest,
right?
Stay out of the fucking road. It's gonna get worse. These people are just are dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck. I do plan on inviting a millennial that I ran into onto the show some night.
That'll be good. Get her,
this millennial is different, though.
Why?
Because she doesn't hate Trump.
Oh. There you go.
She used to like Bernie.
Yep.
But no, Bernie's head was tucked so far up his ass that...
I need a snack.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, the potato pop-ums are over there.
I'm starving.
Could I trouble you for a
beer?
Please.
Bear. A wicked Mr. Bear.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
So right now, you're getting behind-the-scenes look at a Wicked Business Show.
Oh, functions, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have the what do you call it? Anywhere nearby. My
beer,
emergency
the beer
fridge. The beer emporium. So, Snarky doesn't hate Trump, and she's a millennial.
Snarky.
That's just it. I think it's kind of...
Is that one empty?
No, it's still going. I think the only people who hate Trump are the people who are on the far left side.
Exactly. And, even like you've mentioned, though... you don't love Trump. Not just because you don't love Trump doesn't mean you hate Trump.
Doesn't sound educated when he goes off the script.
Right, but even people that say they don't hate Trump doesn't mean they love him.
Right.
But, there's just... Not everyone is on that, like you said, that far left side of just absolutely hating him. And they just kind of hate everything he does regardless of what he does.
All right, well, Rich... says not all millennials are dumbass snowflakes. Sniper and Guru are millennials, and they're saying,
That's good. We need to work on more millennials.
In some ways
Mike's
and others,
crunchy again.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. We should do all this in the other room.
She's hungry.
So if I fart, you gonna pick that up too?
Probably.
No.
You farted.
No, because I fart silent.
Oh.
I'm silent but deadly. For sure.
The loony left.
What?
Hey, baby.
Who's the loony? Am I the loony?
No. There's a lot of chatter in the chat room.
I'm
you
missing
should
it.
Get your hands off of the food. And
all right.
and
I actually ate dinner too.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, these are bacon flavored Ritz. I've never tried them.
They got a little bit of pepper to them too.
Are they good? I've never tried them.
They're okay.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Is this gonna bother you?
No.
All right.
Just as long as you don't hang them on the mic, I think.
I didn't. I put them on the table. Oh, was that what I sounded like?
That's what your farts sound like.
But I will also mention.
You will smell it soon.
Briefly mentioned it in the last show. Mention it again that our annual collision of the shows, let's call it.
Oh yeah.
Will most likely be out there in the Midwest, out there, or as I like to call it, Central America, in beautiful Illinois.
Is we going on a road trip, Bumper?
Yeah, we might do a road trip with Byron. Of course,
can I come?
You can come, but you better be prepared.
All right.
Because Byron's going to drive the whole goddamn way.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I want to try to beat my 11
plus hours. Yeah.
Just over 11
baby,
hours.
I'm sleeping.
I want to get down to 8.
No.
How about we cut it by 15 minutes? That's about it. Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't want to die, baby.
Yeah, we're going to stop and get like foam padding and shit, wear helmets. Yeah.
No.
But
can I have knee pads?
oh boy.
No, I will be listening. I will be listening to this on the ride out.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's heard this band
I'm
before.
glad I showed them to you, and now you're obsessed. Ooh.
I'm not obsessed.
I got that song already there, Snarky.
This is a little bit of Greta Van Fleet, the Highway tune. These kids are amazing. It's like Zeppelin 2.0.
I got to play a quick song. You may not like it.
Quick song.
But Snarky, I have this already on my soundboard. It's one of our songs we played many times.
What song is this?
Rich the Black Dog will recognize it as well.
Uh-huh.
But hold on one second.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my.
You love this song.
There he sits inside your local coffee shop.
Wow.
Sporting a main burning facial hair. Somehow he believes, although he has no job, that by his 30s he will be a millionaire. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A. Gotta love millennials. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A. Gotta love millennials. She posts lots of selfies on her Instagram with the quote that's inspirational.
Oh my God, it sounds like me.
Change the world while wearing yoga pants.
Yes.
With her dreams and knowledge of essential oils. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A. Gotta love millennials.
No, we don't.
M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A. Gotta love millennials. 27
Are you
years
listening
old,
the whole
trying
thing?
to make it on their own. Maybe start by leaving your parents home, but maybe we're just wrong. Criticism isn't easy for their ears. They feel like they know most everything. See, they grew up with undeserved confidence, 'cause they got trophies just for participating.
I agree with the yoga pants.
M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A. Gotta love millennials.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that too.
M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A. Gotta love millennials. In a couple of years, we will have passed the torch. In a couple of years, they will be in charge, and one will be our president. Oh, shit!
Honey.
M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A. Gotta love millennials. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A.
There's a cookie.
Please pray for millennials.
No.
But that is a classic.
Oh, no. Wait, he could probably come back with another one.
Oh, I do have another one. But
We were challenging each other earlier on this.
Oh, yeah, it was
I love
dueling
Carney's
soundboards.
comments here.
Yeah.
Patty almost choked on her food.
I did.
Yeah.
My microphone's picking up all this noise right now. I don't like it.
I know.
Why is that? Take my sensitivity up. Okay.
There you go.
turn it
We're
back
going to
on.
let her shove food into her face. It's an interesting look. but-
Shove food into my pie hole. You know, you can hear me. I can hear me.
Oh, we got to get
Right.
advanced where we can put a button at the mic. You know, like so you could shut it off for a moment if you. Yeah. You know.
Like that.
Yeah, that'll
Oh,
cost
there's more
money.
cheese. I found cheese left over here.
Hey, look at that.
I got cheese everywhere.
Bubba's got cheese all over himself right now. It's kind of disgusting. But
Yeah, Snarky, we love that song. We played it quite a bit. Well, love it
Don't
is a
tell him,
strong
me.
word for Byron. He doesn't really like it. It drives him nuts. But it has been a while.
hold on a second.
That sounds like a pickup
Oh,
or something.
no.
was that?
This is a Malibu wagon. That is a badass Malibu wagon.
Okay.
And why are we hearing that right now?
Yeah.
That's Snarky's
Well,
Oh,
that's,
is it?
good old
the
hobby.
Here we go.
that's the Hot Wheels.
Oh my God, you've got to see this thing.
What's it
I
on?
want to drive that.
What's it on?
It's on Facebook.
Is it?
Oh, look at that go. Jesus, Joey.
Solid for an hour.
Yeah, I would have to say.
Well, Snarky, we'll have
What?
Byron should share that video on our Facebook page. So people know what
I
we're talking
will.
about. You know, you like to talk about video, but it is a audio presentation here.
Sounded pretty badass.
Well, I was, there, I'll put it there. Okay, you can put it on the page.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You asked Jeff turned one of his scopes and he just went off.
Yeah.
As far as the song?
No, they're talking about getting Jeff drunk. Yeah. No, not Jeff drunk. Jeff, the angry guy or whatever, right?
Jeff the drunk?
No, angry.
The angry drunk.
Angry
pod
drunk.
The pod guy.
His name is Jeff.
Yep.
He's like a bartender.
Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey.
No.
Yeah, Jeff.
Jeffrey?
I don't know if I want to get into all that.
Okay.
Because
didn't work out, though.
I think there's. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know if there's drama going on or not.
A little bit of a weirdo.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, we're all a little weird. I know that I am.
We all have a lot of friends in the podcast world.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know if everyone's meshing. So I don't know if we should get involved.
Right.
So, but it's cool if anyone wants to come on the show. We gladly welcome them.
Yeah.
We don't need to be cussed out.
I know we should.
I don't think any of us need to be cussed out if you ask to be on a show.
Right.
Right.
Well,
if you're asked to be on a show, that's not saying you should be grateful, but it's like we're all doing the same thing. We're all on Spreaker. We're all doing a podcast.
We all want to help each other out, and eventually, I think what our main goal would be to have a channel.
I know we mentioned that, right?
Yes, we've mentioned it a few shows
Run
back.
our shit 24/7.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Make
there's
ourselves
enough shows.
crazy.
There's enough shows on Spreaker that we're all friends with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
right, and between that and between us as well as most of the others, they have quite a few shows already on there, right? In the can, we have quite a vault to pick from that to play repeats.
I want to hear some of the
scheduled
Black
live
Dog
shows.
phone call shows.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
One of the main thing that got me to the Black Dog show was I saw it online. I think through a Spreaker probably. I can't remember exactly where I saw it, but was Rich's call. The IRS call to some Indian guy playing to be an IRS agent.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, and just gave it right back to him. And
the one that got me was the Craigslist call.
Yeah.
Well, the fish tank. I'm fucking dying. I was driving in the nudie bar listening to that.
I don't even know what got me into it. I know that I was shared to you guys.
We did.
No, I know my friend Tammy Tucci shared you guys to me over and over again, and I got involved. And then maybe you guys mentioned it a few times because we promote.
Oh, we always promote them.
Black Dog all the time. And so I started listening to that, and then I found Huber, then I found this one and that one and everyone else. I was like, holy shit. This is a world that I never knew. It was awesome.
Ed, this is a sample of the commercials that you may hear on our network.
Let's go.
It's dildo. It's big. It's fleshy. It's ribbed. It's dildo. It's dildo. Yes.
I have one here. I'm trying to fill it up.
Ed, I agree with you. Let's get some really fucked up advertisers. Coochie cream advertiser. I need that.
Do you have a scratchy coochie? We've got the solution for you.
No, it's not that kind of
Coochie cream.
It sounds like, actually, it's called what now? Supreme Cream. It's good for shaving anywhere.
Oh, the Coochie cream now?
Yeah,
it's what's in your.
Right, yeah.
It's what's in the shower right now. That little tiny bottle in the corner.
That little one that's getting filled up with water now.
Did you see my nose ring is stuck there?
No.
My nose ring. One of my nose rings is in the
I'm glad
corner.
I don't lather myself up with that shit because
there's not much to lather with.
Booger stuff all over there.
No, it's not booger
What
stuff.
the fuck fell?
I pulled.
Oh. Ow.
I either didn't pull hard enough or too hard.
Oh,
you tell me.
No more Yankee, my Yankee. The dogger is done.
We'll wait till later for that. No, we won't. I'm kidding.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And on that note,
my face is only red because of the amount of beer that I've had today. So I mean, everybody else is out
let's
there.
get it bright red.
Happy Easter, happy Easter, happy Easter. Let me have a beer, okay?
at 12:20.
But everybody, yeah. I mean, it was 5:20 p.m. in London time,
Yes, it was.
and I live my life in UK time because most of the TV shows I watch are on over there.
So Snarky's asking us to play something. I'm not sure what she's.
Oh my God!
What?
Snarky, send us a Snarky's vibrator commercial. Ball bomb. No, it'd be like this.
No, it's called Dry.
Dry. Yeah.
And now for the fellas, ball bomb.
Oh boy.
I was going to ask you about, but do you need dry guys?
No.
No, you guys are pretty dry.
Are you kidding me?
How about when you go to amusement parks or go on vacation? Are you guys dry?
Okay,
Do you have issues with dry guys?
So I gotta tell you,
Do we need to work on that? Do I need to invest in talcum powder for you or what? Tell me. Fill me in.
No.
Come on.
Hold on a second.
Stop being quiet.
Hold on. I got something for you. That'll make you. So we were in Atlantic City.
Okay.
We're at the world's largest indoor pool party.
Okay.
There are women all over the place.
At what place?
At Harrah's.
Okay.
And it is...
Are you guys in your tidy Speedos?
No, he's wearing baggy shorts.
Okay.
And he's standing like the captain from the Captain Morgan commercial. You can just shut that down right now because you were... I went like this. The fuck are you doing over there?
Fixing.
And no. And he said, no, dude, I'm feeling the music. The fuck do you mean you're feeling the music?
Did you really say that? Were you hammered?
And
I may have.
Yeah, we had just done a couple of shots of tequila.
Oh shit!
Because he loves his tequila.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh no.
Unfortunately,
I am not partying with you that way, babe.
Tequila's
fun time.
But no,
tequila makes her clothes fall off.
We had a 21-year-old having her birthday party with her mom and her aunt.
Oh god, yeah.
And we bought them something. I forget what. And there were people walking around. No, I mean, we were buying drinks, you know. And I mean, we were trying to be guys about town.
We or you?
Both of us.
More him, but I just have to be there.
He was there with me. So he's standing over in the corner with his leg up, and he's like...
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? The bass. Just don't move. Don't make me move right now. No.
Why, he's got a boner?
Okay. I guess the sonic boom of the bass was
perfect,
moving his.
Oh, you're getting a wreck from it.
But doings. No,
just right in the balls. You know the way.
Okay, you know those desks.
Shit.
You know those desk things that they get the silver balls. You pull one and clack, 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 clack. That's the only thing I can imagine was going on underneath that.
Well, damn,
it was awful. But
you know, Rich, you're big into the rock stuff now,
and the ball bomb,
ball bomb. Right? You ever feel some really good bass just jingle your balls? That's what was happening.
So you wanted to stand there? You didn't want to be
bothered. I was near a speaker.
Can you describe that again? Jingle your balls?
Jingle your balls, baby.
Yeah, does it work?
Yeah. And I just happened, the way I was wearing shorts, whatever. I just, positioning, trying to stay out of the way, so I kind of put my foot up on like a rock or something.
It was on a rock right near one of the speakers.
A speaker rock?
Yeah, probably was. And it was an indoor pool place. Turned into a nighttime nightclub.
There was this fucking shit-eating grin on his face when I came walking up to him, and I'm like,
I'm just trying to get a comfortable spot. I'm like, ooh. And then he gives me a beer.
There's a girl's hand on me right now.
And he's like, hey, let's go. No. I look good here. Just wait a minute.
Wait a couple minutes.
Like, why?
Are you trying to get to the end?
Yeah, I'm like, put your foot up. And he does. He looks at me. He's like, why? I just put your foot up.
I was wearing long pants, by the way.
It didn't have the same effect on him.
No.
Felt a little bit, didn't you?
No.
Is it like the girl sitting on the speaker in the Howard Stern movie?
It was just like that, except he had the click, clack, click, clack going on underneath the old tent of trousers there.
Oh, boy.
Ahab, the tent of trousers.
Oh,
What are you
have
looking to
Sharky
set
stuff?
up there?
You have Sharky.
commercial there.
Snuggies.
Don't worry about tomorrow if you look inadequate today.
Oh, yeah. You're
All right,
inadequate.
there we go. No, sorry.
San Andreas just can't get enough of the Glory Hole theme park.
It just makes me think of work.
It's the place for magic and adventure. We all like speaking rodents to entertain and educate our kids. And now with Jerry Gerbil, the kids have someone they can really relate to.
Kids, come and play. I've got puppies to show you.
Yay, a giant speaking rodent! Go on, kids, have fun. I know it's safe. Jerry's wearing a latex bodysuit.
See you later, Mom. We're off to have fun with strangers.
Ride the log flume. Live the adventure of the flaming screen machine. Glory Hole Theme Park.
Glory hole!
Open every day
Glory
till 3
hole!
a.m. Come live the mystery.
Oh my.
All right, you guys would never try out a glory hole.
No.
No.
Why not?
You never know.
Oh.
There's no disease in the world. Just saying, there's no disease.
Huh.
You know, at
There's
one
no-
time in my life, I said there was a hole, but
Yeah,
you know, things have
no?
changed, so.
Could be the hottest chick in the world, just fucked up, going, I'm gonna do this shit. Blech.
Yeah, have you ever been on the outside of the wall? On the inside?
No, but I'm saying,
Okay,
no.
so there you go.
That's what she said.
Doesn't
All right,
mean
look.
I haven't been under the
Okay.
ugly lights at 2 a.m. going, well, you look pretty good.
Oh, my God.
yeah.
Oh, I worked
But-
at a bar once that it played to a large Brazilian crowd.
Oh, booty,
Oh
booty,
my
booty.
God, these women look fantastic. Lights come on, and you're like, oh my God, what did I just fantasize over? It was awful. It was,
Why, the makeup was like,
no,
jacked?
it just they were all jacked up. They looked
It's one thing, like you say, under the ugly lights or whatever, you know. Oh, okay, well, whatever, you all
closing
fucked
time,
up.
ugly
But-
lights, everybody's inspected.
Tiger Lily has a good
That's a Prince
point
song.
here. There still are teeth.
But, I mean, you know.
Protein shake.
Now,
What?
just like, you know, me being freaked out about what's on the other side, you know, you wouldn't be worried about the mystery meat sticking through the hole. You know, obviously, you know what, you know, obviously, you know, it's a male, obviously, if it's
Yeah.
sticking through, but, you know, ill.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
I don't know what's oozing out. I don't know if I'm going to get some disease
Oh,
in my
I'm
mouth.
going to fucking puke right there. Oh.
Well,
Oh.
you know, hey, truth be told.
Oh.
If I just gross myself out, I think.
Really?
I'm at a loss for words.
I have to stand up for a moment.
Why, you got a Woody?
You farted.
No farting. Oh, go in the bathroom then.
Whew, I gotta open up a window.
Oh, shit. See, I at least left. You didn't even know I left. I went left, farted, you know, whatever.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Well, like our previous caller, he hasn't called in a while, but we saw him not too long ago, Chrissy.
Oh, dear God.
All right, Chrissy had previously mentioned that.
He went to one, didn't he?
I think he did. I don't know. He said he did, but
I'm pretty sure he did.
He thinks it would be exciting because he said that not knowing what's on the other side is what makes it exciting. Not
Was I here that night?
No,
He's
this
like-
was long ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, because Chris is my friend, so where was I?
Not your friend, Chris.
No,
This is Chrissy.
No, Chrissy. One at the bar the other night,
It was
a
a
couple weeks
cousin.
ago.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he was
I
saying
didn't go anywhere with you.
he would stick. He was talking about it's a surprise, a mystery until you hit the stubble.
That's what she said.
Oh!
Right? Yeah. Right?
But you
And-
know what? He's got to know that's going on before he does it. He's
But
gotta
he said
expect-
that's exciting to not know what's on the other side.
I would
that
think
to me is not-
99% of the time there's going to be stubble.
Oh.
Right?
Well, as
What
Clary
girl?
says, 99% of the dude on the other side look for a protein
This,
shake.
this is a public service announcement. The more you know.
Ladies, question. Are any ladies out there that desperate they're going to go to a glory hole and perform oral on the guy?
I'm going to
No.
clearly say no.
No.
And
Because-
that wasn't clear.
You know
either.
what? Because no offense to guys, but if a girl's horny enough, she can just go out to a bar and pick up whatever she wants. She need to go to a glory hole.
Have you been to a bar recently?
Wednesday night. Friday night.
Slim pickings out there.
No, I could have done a little bit of a look. I could have looked around, connected. I got glances with someone, probably had someone just like that.
All right.
But I'm not going to do that.
No?
No,
because
I have a
pirate
well, I have a friend. I have a friend now, so that's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh my!
I wouldn't do that to my friend. So
I'm really enjoying the touchscreen.
Apparently, man.
I moved on. I finally. I can't say I'm looking for a boyfriend anymore. I found Fran.
We got a moron here.
Anyway, next. Anything for Dear Byron?
Oh
yeah. Get your questions in.
Right.
Dear Byron is going to be coming up shortly on the show.
We'll have to get him ready.
Right now, Byron is going to... I don't know.
Does he need to take a poop? Do we need a break?
I think we need a break.
Oh, already? Oh, okay.
I'm 5 beers deep here. And,
are you?
Yeah.
I'm like one. I need a drink.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, we'll pull out a little power glide. Hopefully we can get Rich to give us a...
what is that picture?
One of the new albums.
I want to talk about
Damn,
something.
you want a surprise? Put a quarter in a gumball machine, says it.
You want to know what this is? You know what this is?
What is it? What is that?
Oh, hold on.
That's a funny picture.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll play here. Hold on.
Okay.
Quit touching each other.
Oh, let's see.
A little slap and tickle going on over there.
Hi, Bumpa.
Power glide. Treat me right. How's that?
Bumpa is clueless.
Hopefully,
next to me.
He's wearing
Hopefully, we can get the newest Power Glide CD from our boys.
See?
There.
Talks right. He doesn't hear what I say.
Early
release. Oh, yeah, we were listening.
No, he doesn't hear a damn thing I say.
Nothing.
I'm not sitting next to you ever again.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
I am.
You're listening to the Wicked Pisses Show. We'll be back.
Can I say something?
Power Glide.
What?
Nice.
I said, baby, you're standing there so sweet. You flirt around with a guy that you meet. I said, lady, now what you gonna do? Why don't you come over here? Let's talk about me and you. You will lay with me, could change your life. And will lay with me if you treat me right. I said, baby, now make up your mind. Yeah, you know damn well I don't like your kind. I said, baby, you got one chance. Now don't say no, don't tell me that you can't. You will lay with me, could change your life. You will lay with me if you treat me right. Watch out!
That's right. That was Power Glide. You're listening to the Wicked Business Show. I'm Byron. And got a boner now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I do have that over here.
I got a boner. Yeah, there we go. That was my April Fool's joke.
Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, yeah, no, I had a little problem with my soundboard. I had to change the other.
It crashed?
Kind of, sort of, not really.
Yeah, no, mine does all the time, so don't worry about it.
It'll reset.
It just happens.
Change the settings.
What you need to do is get a machine like I've got. 16 gig RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive,
let's see.
250 gig solid state.
Keep buying laptops and tablets and, still keep buying more.
I have an addiction.
You do,
It's not like hoarding food. But it's
that's my addiction, is hoarding food.
Yeah, mine is technology.
At least I'm eating the food I hoard.
Sometimes there's still a pineapple in there. It looks like it's been shoved up somebody's ass.
Okay, so I'm making my ham tomorrow with that pineapple. I brought a fresh one home today.
Oh, fine. Well, what are we gonna do? Throw the other one at bears as they come by?
Okay, I'm supposed to be on a diet.
It's the end of diet.
Shut up! As I eat a cookie.
You're supposed to be on your diet, and now you're eating your cookie.
I'm hungry, bitch.
It's Bumper in his good God's voice.
Yes. It is time for an intervention.
Oh, shut up! Hey, you two dudes are benefiting from my hoarding here.
Now, yes, we must discuss this.
Okay, I closed the door on heaven.
All right. Yeah, am.
Our good dear friend here, Patty Cakes,
shit.
has an issue. Patty, why don't you tell us what your problem is? Let everyone know.
I hate you right now. All right. Oh, okay. Well, that's one thing.
Hot damn.
So, I feel the need that if I find a deal on food in the grocery store, since I work at every chain alive, that I will buy into that deal. So one day I will come home, I'll be like, cereal was $1.29 a box, and I bought 12 boxes. Or goldfish cookies were $1 a bag, and I bought 10. Or pork chops are on sale, they're supposed to be $6.79, I got them for $3.
Goldfish are fine because they don't need to be put into a freezer.
Your
freezer right now is working overtime.
Oh shit, it is. In the refrigerator.
Yeah.
How about that bacon? How much bacon did you buy?
I fucking hate you, Bumpa. Okay, so bacon. Okay, so Oscar Mayer bacon. Oscar Mayer bacon's pretty good bacon, right?
Ah, it's very good.
Yes. So I bought maple bacon and I bought like hickory smoked. It was $3. $3 each. I bought 3. It's usually $5 or $6.99. $5.99 or $6.99. I get it for $3 each. We eat bacon in this house, correct? Or in this studio?
It is our favorite meat.
Eat that much.
I eat it like
I would like to eat it more, but
well, I'm going to take the rest of the bacon. I'm going to Tuesday night. I'm going to take some chicken. I'm going to wrap the bacon around the chicken and bake it.
Goldfish cookies.
Talk about the goldfish crackers.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Goldfish. Yeah, goldfish. Yeah. Pepperidge Farm goldfish.
Pepperidge Farm goldfish.
Shut up! I'm not like that. You're
what the fuck?
I had cookies.
We should disclose that.
Aren't you from Albuquerque or something like
Alabama,
that?
Baby.
Alabama,
bitch. Bubba makes fun of me because sometimes I get real ghetto and I get real like country.
Oh yeah, redneck. She goes full redneck. White trash. Trailer park.
Leave the tree off of it and just.
Yeah. But I just want to, disclaimer though, in Patty's defense, part of her job is, she works at various supermarkets. She travels from store to store.
Yes, I do.
So she sees pretty much all the different chains.
Oh my God, I see.
So she knows who's got what on sale where, and when she sees something on clearance too or something like that, boom, she gets it. Oh, that was 74 cents or something like that.
I bought rice-a-roni.
What is Price Chopper? What is Shaw's? What is yeah, okay.
Places you can find on a deal.
I go, Bubba, where are you right now? Come get this meat from my car. I bought like pork chops.
It's boiling in the back of the
it must have been like 12 pounds of meat, if that, not more.
It was a packet of chicken that was supposed to be $9.
A chicken.
It was like pork chops. It was something else.
Said chicken.
I got $12 off all that stuff. I was like, come get this shit from me.
Yet in the meantime, she paid $85.
No, I did not. I paid like $8 for like.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I.
Yeah, but all that shit expires really soon.
Not if you freeze it.
Freeze it. Yeah.
I put it right in the freezer.
But I got a shitty freezer.
Yeah.
Oh well, we need to start eating then. I make food for you all the time, and you don't eat it.
I don't eat anything.
Well, I'm gonna fatten your ass
I
up.
drink.
As long as I'm here for a short while.
Great.
While I'm here, you're getting fed, baby.
All you can hear right now is me expanding.
But
you're picky. You're picky.
I am a finicky.
You're gonna come home someday
and you put me, and you're critical. Oh, so I could use this. But I'm learning about my salt. My salt addiction. I'm learning about that. I'm not learning about my food addiction.
No, I know.
Oh my God! What was funny today? Remember this morning? I found no.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook and in my on this day in
the intervention that we're
April 1st, 2015. I wrote, "Hi, my name is Patty, and I'm a food hoarder." That was 3 years ago. I put that on Facebook. Holy shit!
I understand that. I understand the whole thing of working in a supermarket too. I was a cashier at the Big D.
I got to know when to say no.
Big dump.
I was the cashier before they had those idiot scanners. Boop boop. No, I was the guy. Click click click.
And then you had to push the button produce or meat.
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah.
grocery.
The PLU code.
Numbers, right.
Yep. Everything had a code, and then the scale was separate. And you had to weigh it, and there was no stickers, no shit like that. It was all, I mean, you had to guess what the fuck they got.
Oh my
Although
God.
now, it's a lot more different now with what you
Oh, there's
get.
the variety out there is probably triple.
You could have steam house tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes, and then you go to them self-serve things. You just put in there the cheapest one. I'm getting cheap tomatoes here. It all factors out in the end. But while I was ringing shit in, it was awful. I'd be ready to go on my break. It was 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, ooh, I want Hostess cupcakes. No, I want a salad with bean sprouts. I don't know. Anything that I saw came across my thing. I'm fucking hungry. I'm going to buy it.
I envision you coming home someday and you're going to find a brand new or used, knowing Patty's going to be used.
Yes.
6 foot long deep freezer. Like a freezer chest.
Tell them what they've won, Rob Robbie.
You know what's going to be? I'll tell you exactly.
Won a brand new coffin freezer.
Yeah.
Okay, inside we're going to have ice cream. We're going to have pizzas, frozen pizzas, and we're going to have meat. Tons of meat.
And you know what's going to happen?
You know what's going to happen is that fucking breaker is going to keep on popping downstairs.
I'll be like, can you go pop
Yeah,
it?
I know. I'm going to teach you how to repop that because that fucking thing, every time she uses the microwave.
Yes,
Well,
and you come out with your sad sack face.
I probably used the microwave the most so far in the last few weeks.
Yeah, and you don't know how to hit reset.
I've never popped a.
I know,
but I've never popped a fuse.
Because I look at what time it is. It's 1:23.
Have you popped anything lately?
No.
Yeah, I pop myself every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. That's nice.
Huh.
I just did that. That's what that smell is. That's a pepperoni fart.
She fits right in here with the guys. Burping and farting. Oh. But I can see, like, she'll be like, Byron, I need you to sit on this. We sit on the chest to close it. You need a type of latch.
No, I need that for the freezer now.
Going to have to get an inflatable mattress, put it on top. You're going to have to sleep here now.
Well, I was thinking of installing, like, a fucking padlock latch on the freezer. Mm-hmm. Best thing and keep that thing.
Well, you just let the door slam on the fridge.
No, but there have been many times where it pops open after.
It's because I keep putting shit inside of it. That's why.
We need to put a latch on that fucker. We got to put a latch on that fucker.
Because I got $10 worth of chicken for $4.
I'll use super glue. I won't drill the thing.
I know there's a good freezer.
Night Gizzard, thanks for stopping by, babe.
Well, I don't have one. Well, look at me. I didn't have one.
What?
Black Dog get checking out. Oh, man. Y'all have a good night, dude.
We missed you, so I'm glad you were here.
Yeah.
I can't even talk. Because I got a cookie in my mouth.
Sounds like Rich is going to stick with us, though.
Still looking for a few ideas. I know Patty has some for Dear Byron. Mm-hmm. And so anyone out there has one, shoot it over.
I got something for people, though.
Okay, what's that? Tell us.
Are we still on the air?
Of course we are.
Everything went dark over there real quick, but
nothing
no, he's doing something.
Window change.
So I've been listening to stuff called ASMR.
Yes,
it's autonomic sensory something or other.
Okay, and
this girl called Heather Feather.
Ooh,
you listen to her with headphones on.
Why?
I'm about to share some shit, okay?
Well, I have headphones on.
Be prepared, folks.
Don't fucking
please,
blast
if you have children
anybody.
in the room, don't have them leave.
Well, why are children listening to the Wicked Pussy Show anyway?
Because kids are fucked up,
Because
too.
we are childish as fuck, okay? They're learning all sorts of
I try to get my kids to listen.
Dad, these guys are funny.
Yeah, there are many childish people who listen to this broadcast.
Yes, for sure.
Including us.
Okay, so did everybody have headphones on? Just
I don't know.
Quick question.
Tiger Lily says it's creepy. So
it is creepy.
It is.
But it
gives,
is
that when I shook?
Yes.
Oh.
It gives you what's called a brain-gasm.
Ooh.
Which
I
is
like any gasms.
Yes,
I'm down for that, baby.
All right, I'm going to bring up the levels here, and we are going to...
I need a big burp. I'm hurting from those cookies.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's a...
That was a break of sound there.
What kind of burp was that?
I thought you were going to throw up on the table.
I might, yeah. I gotta watch out. I get to that point. I might get to the throw up point. All right.
Let's not do that.
Let's not and say we did.
Let's go to our friend Heather Feather. I'm going to try to get her sometime to come on the show.
Yeah?
We'll see if she'll do that. But ready?
So I would very much like for you to put on your headphones.
I can't listen.
Quite a bit. And you will need them to get the full effect.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
So Patty Cakes is...
Oh shit! I just threw my headphones off.
Jeez.
I can't listen to shit. I can't listen to it. Okay, is it back on? Oh shit! No, I'm not listening. Nope. I can't do it. Oh my god!
She's got Pop Rocks in her mouth. That's pretty fucking cool.
Oh shit!
That's cool.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's
No,
not.
you definitely have to jam some headphones in.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I'm like tweaking out. Oh,
Okay.
I hear it like. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Jeez.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you gotta stop doing that.
I just put them up. Jesus Christ!
Okay. Hold on. Why isn't this pausing? There we go.
Oh my god!
Gave her goosebumps. Black Dog is one of them.
What can I do then with these things?
Okay, you look at your hairs all over the place
Oh my
now.
god! It just freaked me out. Jesus Christ! Oh, stop! Really? Then don't yell at me if I fuck up with my headphones. Oh my god! I can't hear. My headphones.
It does nothing to bump up because he's, for the most part, he's deaf.
I can hear it. I hear it perfectly.
Oh, he can hear
No,
it.
he can
Not
hear
freaking
on
me out, though.
headphones. He can hear on headphones. He can't hear when you talk to
Oh,
him.
you ass. Oh.
I have to look and go, Bumpa, blah 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 blah.
I don't
Hey, I love you though, my
Wise
friend.
ass.
Oh.
Y'all a bunch of wise
I had to
asses.
get a picture of that.
Bumpa, you're my friend, and I like you.
That's nice.
Oh, that's a,
There you go. Yeah.
yeah, that's a great picture.
Oh.
But you can't hear for shit.
Yeah.
I hear enough.
You have selective hearing, which is what people tell me I do.
Like, I'm going to go use the bathroom, and then he runs in there. I didn't even hear you, dude. I was just in there editing video while I was sitting on the shitter. But,
Need email. Did you see that?
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry I keep messing up the sound with headphones to microphone, but
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
Because when she takes them off, and then
right
drags
near
them
the-
right by the microphone. I don't know.
you have a very directional microphone. We do not.
It's my $10 microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it picks up literally everything in front of it.
No shit. It picks up. Stop grabbing me.
You're being
Put you on
fresh.
blast.
Oh, y'all being fresh over there.
Well.
Oh my.
You're being fresh too.
Oh.
No.
As a good boy.
All right, do we have...
right. Yeah, and your picnic shirt.
So, all right.
Play that again. Yes.
That definitely is not ASMR.
That is drunk as fuck bumper at Mohegan
No.
Sun.
No.
Is it? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. You know it is, because I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck
I
is
was
that?
hanging over the other side of that bed.
You
going,
two are in
"Oh
one
my
bed. I'm in the
God,
other. And
it
we
is
looked at each
awful."
other like, oh my God.
At least you could get further away.
Doesn't
Bunch
matter.
of fuckers.
Doesn't matter. It was
My
loud enough.
My
Like I was
feet
right
were
next
on
to him.
Fire. He kept on farting him and it was just burning up my
No,
feet.
but he was loud enough. I felt like I was right next to him. And I was like, oh shit. Would I get 3 hours of sleep?
We do have a question on the.
Okay.
On the.
Oh.
Now it's time for.
Dear Byron. That's a fly.
When your books are what you're there about, but looks are what you care about. The time is right to learn the facts of life.
All right, just go into it. It just
fades out.
Fades out. It's too long.
No, it's not.
Talk over it.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not. You know, when you're playing your shit music, no one's rushing you.
Except for you.
Yeah, because like turn that shit off.
Yeah, I know.
So, as Tiger Lily asked, Dear Byron, any tips or tricks for great oral sex?
Pop rocks.
Pop rocks. Richie, bailing out just a little too early. All
right, Rich. Have a good night.
Great.
Night, big dog. Love you, man.
Patty Cakes, you got any tips on tips or tricks for great oral sex?
Yes. Be very engaging. Do I? Am I going involved in this?
Don't try to take it all in one gulp.
No, but you can go slow. Slow.
Of course.
Lick the shaft up and down. Grab the balls. I like to grab the balls. I'm all about the balls.
Oh boy.
Just gentle, not
Yeah.
hard, because there's precious little things.
Right.
And I know, like, I'm gonna ruin your night and my night if I give you pain in the balls. Right?
That's what she said. Right.
Because you're gonna be like uncomfortable and lose your boner.
Got to be gentle.
Yeah, of course. So, and
You're terrified that I'm going to play that again, aren't you?
No. But I have a question.
Uh-oh.
To every guy, is the tip sensitive?
I'm going to play it, Snarky.
You're going to play it?
Because I know some guys, like if you tongue the head. Is this? Am I getting too out there? Am I
Nope, keep going.
Too graphic? No, but if you tongue the head, the tip, the hole, is that way too much? Should a girl not do that?
You see, this is where it gets a little interesting.
Okay, explain.
Father Byron, please
Every
explain.
guy. Hold on a second.
Well, it's different.
Let me
Like
put
something
let me
different,
put on
right?
my church in clothes. Every man is different.
Mm-hmm.
Down there.
Okay.
This is my homily for Easter. No,
Yeah, take that off. Oh, don't choke, baby. That's her job. Ooh.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on.
What are you playing?
Inside hole, no. Yeah, she's right. It's just.
But no, like a little like, just a little quick.
A little quick.
I'm not saying you're like going to
Unless
town.
you're scoping for something.
I'm mining for gold.
Oh my god!
No, but
just snorted. I'm glad I wasn't drinking.
Oh,
fuck! I can't see. I got tears coming out of my eyes. See, I'm just hitting random buttons. I mean, it's all
touchscreen, baby.
It's all
Touch
colors.
it.
I can just see blurry colors in front of
Then
me.
like red is hot. Is hot. don't know. But no, but no, like, what do guys like? Do guys like when a girl like licks it up and down? Does he?
Every guy is different. Just
Okay.
like it's just like when you're going down on a female. There are different parts of the butterfly that need to be attended to.
Okay. Ooh, I have a question about that.
Oh, ask.
Okay, so you've been with a few ladies. Do they like the top or should I say the whole? I don't want to say the whole because that sounds gross. But what part does the girl like the most that you've experienced?
I've never found anyone that has any one particular spot.
No?
So you got to.
I'm the man in the boat all day, every day.
Really, that's it.
No, that's not it. But that's my go-to. That's where I get the most pleasure from. Is if you're messing around up there, up top.
And then there's a spot just inside.
Yeah, I guess so.
And here I am. I'm just,
You are not innocent, Bumpa. If you are, then we need to...
Father Bumpa.
We need to get you some training, baby. I'm busting you out of your shell and that picnic trip.
This just came in over the
it just came
email.
in.
What just
came in, Bumpa?
We here at Snarky's Vibrators have developed personal tools tailor-made to fit every situation in your walk of life. We have the mild, that would be the quiet little hummer, so that you can attend your company office meetings and not be thrown under the bus. Yay! And we go all the way up to Snarky's personal favorite, the one she personally invented for herself. And we'll have a testimonial after this.
I feel like I've been tased.
Harry. So I was out on a contracting job and I needed to break up some concrete. Well, someone suggested I go to Snarky's Vibrators and I can get me a concrete chipper there. Well, I bought her personal favorite and got the job done in 2 hours. Saved me about 4 hours of labor. Well, thank you for that testimonial. Now, if you guys ever need anything, be sure to enter in IWANNAFUCKALLTIME at her personal website.
Oh my God, really?
And receive 25% off.
Oh, I would like 25% off.
Snarky's Personal Vibrators.
I want the jackhammer one.
So I'll have to save that for future use. Snarky's vibrator commercial.
Oh shit! Sorry, that was funny. I like the one for the testimony. Sorry, that made me.
Some concrete.
That made me go crazy.
Good one, Snark.
Under the buzz. I like under the hood. Come bring it to the hood.
She's gonna kick his ass now. So maybe that wasn't what she was expecting to be sent, but it worked.
You know what he was sending, baby.
Huber, what's up, brother?
You farted.
Yes, we have to spend our holidays together. That's what we do.
It's the rabbit day, so,
Ooh, rabbit. Ooh, I should have bought that from Goddess Cat.
Everyone's going to be like a rabbit today, right?
Ooh, I want to fuck like a bunny.
I'm thinking they're a little gamey.
I might have to make a phone call.
They're a little gamey, but rabbit's okay.
Yeah. What about bunnies?
Nah, there's not enough fat on a bunny if they eat them there. Oh, good Lord, gotta have some rabbit and some bunny.
Ooh, wait!
Get some bunny skins.
But rabbits and bunnies are all pink inside. That's a good thing.
But rabbit makes me fart.
Oh, what?
You can turn anything sexy into like a gross thing. Thank you.
Settle down, Beavis.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I know you had some content to add for Dear Byron.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, she's going
My
to look
shit.
menacingly at me while she asks me these questions, too.
I only have one.
I got my feet just froze. Hold on.
Your feet? Oh, it's not that cold in here.
Your ass isn't hanging out the window.
My ass is always hanging out, baby.
Snarky has a little stuff. I cut the ears off of my rabbit. Okay, annoying. Like being fingered by a gnome. Okay, I'm not quite
That's
sure.
what she said.
And yeah, as Carmen said, it's all pink in the dark. If it's dark, it won't matter what color,
That's
right?
kind of like
Is that disturbing?
using a glory hole.
Oh yeah, you want to make sure it's pink.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, but
Well, what else would it be?
just if it's off colored, you won't want to be putting your mouth in there, right?
What?
I'm just saying, if it's not pink, if it's green or something else, you ain't gonna want to be licking it.
Well, who's green? Even if you have an infection, that shit ain't green.
Well, I don't know.
Well, what the hell?
I've never had an infected
What the hell are
pussy.
you going down on?
Pink meat only.
Yeah. Hopefully you get
That's
the
a
freshest
little
of the
bit of
fresh.
AC/DC with Sink the Pink. That's something Bumper wouldn't know anything about. AC/DC and Sink the Pink.
Yeah. We played Greta Van Fleet. Greta Van Fleet.
You did what to who for how many
Definitely
cookies
snarky.
underneath whose porch? Film at 11.
All right. Cut it out.
All right.
All right. Dear Byron, hi. I have hickeys on my neck, and it's embarrassing for me to go out in public like that. I use makeup to make it less visible, but then it looks like a blur change on my skin and is still very ugly. What is the quickest way to get rid of hickeys, Byron? And if they're not on my neck, they might be on my chest. But the chest ones, I guess I can hide. Signed, Anonymous.
Oh, gee.
Asking for a friend? I should have.
Harvey, sorry.
What did he say?
You don't want, you just don't want something that looks like burnt roast beef sandwich.
Oh, we're rude.
Hey,
No
when you're
meat
desperate,
curtains there.
When you're desperate, it's just...
Oh, dude, that's not even funny. Oh.
All right,
Dude.
all right.
Oh. No, I have to stick with the simple stuff.
Sexy and I know it.
Right? Oh.
Oh no, you didn't. Sucker tried to play.
I hated that one at first, but it seems to work out sometimes. It's why, because I'm closing it like right after, because it's a long song.
Yeah. So you have what's your cure for hickeys?
There is no cure for
No?
hickey. Don't get
I
them.
have-
Turtlenecks.
Turtlenecks.
And I'm not talking about the kind that are below the Mason-Dixon line there, close to the ABC. You know, the ass-ball connector.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I've tried to get a hickey there, and the guys always slap my face away, so...
What the fuck?
It really isn't
What am I
pleasant.
listening to?
Well, why not?
Because it hurts like hell when you break a blood
So
vessel
you
down
think
there.
a guy sucking on some tits feels good sometimes?
No, you don't just.
Well, then don't.
It isn't like this. You know.
Well,
it's-
you know. Well,
Harvey. Oh,
then I need to let somebody know because I got a couple little marks.
Snarky's got to get going. Apparently, some people have jobs, but yeah. Oh, and what I'm saying, yeah. So, so what you're saying is that when a bear's hungry, they eat. Tiger Lily says rub a frozen spoon over it. Vinegar helps too. Peppermint oil or toothpaste.
Ooh.
interesting.
So there's going to be a run on toothpaste here for a while, I guess.
I have a
stick a fro-
answer.
Okay. She's got an answer.
You want me? Okay.
Where is this from?
This is from.
I demand that you quote sources.
Okay, this is from steadyhealth.com.
Oh, okay. There you
Steady
go.
Health. There's right there.
Yep.
Hi, I will tell you what I usually do with hickeys. It is advised to apply the ice right away on the hickey to minimize the mark. If you gently rub and massage the area, it would help disperse the blood. If you have some massage instrument, what is that, a dildo? I'm not using a dildo.
It's big, it's fleshy, it's ribbed.
It would be more effective than only hands and fingers. Take lipstick caps, pen caps, and ballistic caps to apply steady pressure over the hickey and twist in order to stimulate the blood more deeper into the skin. It is painful, but works. Rub vitamin K into the area as it inhibits coagulation and prevents accumulation of blood.
Vitamin K? Ketamine?
Oh, I've had K. I've had special K.
I would throw up on that shit.
Fuck me up.
I've had horses.
Apply a warm, moist, used tea bag. Oh, tea bag me, baby. I have a hickey, now I need a tea bag.
I love the direction you bring that. Oh my God!
So something
and here we are at the Wicked Business Show. We have reached the weird point.
Hickeys and teabagging. Hickeys and teabagging.
I barely proofread that.
Yes, I know.
Red.
Proofread.
Poof. I am a poof.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Baba Wawas.
Oh my God!
Here tonight.
Can I just tell you how much I loved her?
Baba Wawa.
Baba Wawa, yeah.
Yes.
Roseanne Dana.
Yes.
Oh my God! Yay! Yes, yay!
Yep, good stuff.
Loved her.
Classic SNL.
Baba
That was
Wawa.
before.
Tiger said just bring an ice bucket to the bedroom.
Yeah. Or just
You know
don't
what?
do it.
Just own the hickey.
Just don't do it.
I say not my neck. You can do my chest.
I don't understand.
Which is what happened last night.
I never understood. Even as a kid, I never understood it.
But you're in the heat of the moment. It's like, bite me. Do this. Sometimes.
I'll see. There's a question for the women in the room, or even the guys.
All right.
Do you or the significant other like? Do you like to bite? Do you like to be nibbled on, or not hard enough to leave the marks that she's talking about? Do you like to be bit? Do you like to be nibbled on during the heat of the moment?
Yes.
Byron, what's your thought on that?
Do you like to nibble on the girl? Byron, stop hitting.
Sorry, I was
stop
growling.
pushing buttons.
I was growling.
Do you ever nibble?
No.
Never? Why?
You don't want to leave marks.
But what if the girl says, mark me, bite me, I want a mark. I want to see that mark tomorrow.
No.
I think, I know for him that's too rough.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to
Is
be
it
rough.
too rough, or do you think that you're going to get in trouble in the law or something?
Whoops.
I'm not one for that kind of... I want to leave a lasting memory.
Well, I have both. I have the mark and the memory.
A physical manifestation.
Why can't it be both, though?
Because
the girl's asking you for it.
I know. But do you give the girl everything? No, you never give the girl everything she asks for.
Or you leave her wanting more.
That's right.
Okay, but what if there's plenty of other things you left her wanting more for, but she simply wants you to bite her?
I'm sorry. I like my taters bit.
No, I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm laughing like Frank Gorshin from Batman.
I'm farting. Oh, my God, I'm sorry.
Oh, you farted.
I did fart. Oh, my God.
Man, I love
I'm farting right next to Bubba. Sorry, pal.
Oh,
you made a mess, too.
It's a ham fart.
Oh, my God.
Happy Easter.
Oh.
Ham and mac and cheese.
No. Oh.
Sorry, don't smell.
Son of a... Oh.
Get out of here.
That is nasty. Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I laughed and it started coming out.
What the is wrong with you?
So yeah, biting. No, did we get off the subject?
This is the Wicked Business Emergency Alert System.
All right, so
Hurricane Patty has popped in.
No, I have not.
And
I should Periscope.
Has shat herself in the studio.
Tiger loves teeth. Now, all right.
See, she likes the teeth too.
Yeah, enough for a bite mark, or was that too much? Or, of course, like in that moment, are you okay with it? Not that I was aiming for, but you know, I don't know. I think I wouldn't go around just like munching. Blah, 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 blah.
Why not?
But I could see what Patty's saying as far as like a heat of the moment type thing.
Oh, it's all heat of
Yeah.
the moment. It's like, yes, let's get it.
If a girl says to you, "I'd like to be nibbled on," you nibble on her?
Yeah, but I mean,
and then what if you just got a little too rough? That's all I'm saying. Not like bad, but just say she has soft, sensitive skin. You just happen you took a nibble, a little bite, and
a nibble of a nipple.
No, it doesn't have to be in the nipple anywhere.
Of a nipple.
But you just kind of bit on her and just enough to leave a little mark.
By the way,
Almost
this is
like
Asia with Heat of the Moment.
That's exactly right. That will be pretty much what it is.
This is a great song.
Tiger Lily has drawn blood. All right. Well, that's a little more than I'd expect.
Oh my, she's shouting. I'm not really into that. All right, quit crunching your nuts there.
Sorry,
dude.
no, I got peanuts, folks.
That's what she said.
No, I hear you with that. It's like I'm the same way. It's not the mental mindset you go in with. It's like
I outgrew that
bite
30 plus years ago, and
I can see it though, like how she said it. It's the heat of the moment. I can see that happening.
Sorry, you just said that key word again.
Oh. But in Tiger Lily, it wasn't intentional. It's just, you get you kind of get gripping on them with your teeth, right? And then it just happens to be.
So it would be heat of the moment?
Circumstance. Dun, dun, dun.
See, so far, everything I've played, she knows. You,
Yes.
in the meantime.
You're not playing obscure shit, though. I forgot the game tonight.
Him.
I had 80s trivia for us. Damn it. I'll get it Tuesday night.
Next show, we will have 80s trivia.
I think most of our audience, we've got a couple of millennials that listen, but yeah. I mean, sorry.
No, that we were young.
So, Patty, your thoughts on Tiger here saying about drawing blood?
You know what, though?
And like she said, it's not intentional, but it's just...
All right, so sometimes I've been bit, and I've been like, oh, shit, that fucking hurts. And then maybe I wasn't, totally turned on or totally in the moment. I was, a little bit baby warmed up, but I've been in the moment, heat of passion, turned on as fuck, and started, I'm like, bite me harder, hurt me, choke
and
me,
then
something.
all of a sudden...
Oh, that's the worst thing right now. No, but no, there are some times when you're in the heat of passion and lovemaking that it's on. It's like grab my hair, choke me, this and that. I'm talking my personal experience. I'm not talking about everybody else's. I'm not really a freak. I like just a little bit on the edge of danger, tiny bit. I'm a little baby. I'm not an Abby danger girl, but I'm a little baby girl.
What is Abby danger?
Yeah.
Well, my girl Abby's crazy.
Yeah.
No, she did get tied up at the adult.
Yeah, she did.
I
wouldn't have done that.
Do we have any listeners out of that show? And the women there who probably not. They don't seem like the type to listen to internet radio.
No, we get people. Okay, Kat. We had Kat. We had Kat the other night, and that was a first for us, out of the blue.
Yeah, that was
good.
And
it was cool. Tiffany. I think Tiffany had a blast doing the show with us.
I had a blast with her here.
We need to have her back.
Yeah, I agree.
She's a little bit like me, but cool, crazy. She has a lot to offer.
So Huber's up for 80s trivia. He's pretty good if he does say so himself.
Good.
Because
it's 80s rock trivia that I have. It's a game. Hugh.
Oh.
I have something I just saw.
Yes.
And this is, sorry, I'm going off track for a moment.
Sure, we're all
That's
off
what
track.
this show's about, baby.
We're all right now pretty well
but this is
hammered.
something I don't...
I'm not hammered yet. You can tell when I'm hammered. Okay.
Something caught me. You were like,
what's that?
I just read that. I don't know, Byron might have seen it already. London, the murder rate is higher than the city of New York.
Yep.
Why?
The stabbings,
knives,
people stab everybody.
Why?
And that was already something here in the U.S.
Best sound ever.
Homicide, murder by knives is 4 times higher than guns.
Mm-hmm.
We already have that
why
problem.
Though? Why? Give me.
Because they don't have guns.
And primarily though, a knife, like here in the U.S., 4 times many people die from a knife wound than a gunshot wound because a knife wound is more damaging. It's wider.
It can get into you and hurt your internal
It is more
organs.
damaging.
I got to tell you where I'm aiming.
Yeah. Well, that
Where
right.
you aiming?
But
Where would you aim if you want to hurt
right
someone?
between the eyes. Gut.
I'm going for the nose or the nuts if the guy's
gut.
attacking me. No, if I have no
The
weapon,
gut
I'm
will
like,
live.
I'm hitting someone in the
abdomen,
nose.
they had to live. You have to hit if you don't hit like any vital
Oh
organs.
no, they're going to live, but they're going to definitely remember,
they gotta remember,
ever
right.
coming at me.
But that's why gunshots, they tend to live more. A lot of people get shot, like when people complain about the shootings by cops, most people live after a gunshot wound. Most people live through a gunshot wound. It does a lot of damage, shit like that, yeah. But unless if it hits a vital organ, you're most likely going to live.
My dad had an interesting story.
Okay.
So back in the 70s, he was driving home from work. He was
Way
on
back.
128.
Shut up.
128 runs north and south, and sometimes to go south, you have to go north on 128. A little fucked up. That's Massachusetts for you.
Yeah.
But there was
Welcome
a
to Boston.
vehicle pursuit that terminated right in front of my father. We're like 8 to 10 car lengths away.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
This fat guy got out, and the troopers just pop, 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 just blowing rounds right into this asshole. This is back in the day when they used to use 357s.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the state police were around 38.
Charles
at that
Bronson.
time.
Oh
This
my
guy
God, he was balls out. I love that dude.
fucking fat, and they had like 11 guys firing round. Hey now.
Oh, I'm playing footsie with you under the studio table here. Sorry, pal.
But this guy took a lot of rounds, and he was just a monster. He was huge. And yeah, he just kept on coming back for more, and he still was. They walked.
Was
him
he
to the
on meth
ambulance.
or coke or anything
No,
like that?
just
That was
fat, and there was enough fat in his body to absorb the bullet wounds. It must have been 38s. 357s will tear through fat.
Yeah.
But yeah, my dad told that story a lot, and he said it was the most incredible thing watching this guy just keep on getting up. And my dad was like, "Holy shit!" He was doing a blow by blow. See, my dad was old school blogger. He had a CB radio. That's how they.
Oh my God! Yeah.
That's how they.
Hello,
blogged
my
back
dad
in
was
the
a
day.
trucker, so I've been on the CB since the womb.
Yeah, pretty much too. Yeah. I was.
Oh my God! I remember being 14, driving to Louisiana on one.
Blackbeard.
Son of Gator. My dad was Gator. Gator.
Oh dear Lord!
Breaker on the one pour.
Well, you look like Jerry Reed from Smokey and the Bandit.
The Big Ben coming at you.
Going to tear
It's
that
spring,
right
it's
off
the
the
spring.
thing, huh?
The Big Ben coming at you here.
Yeah, I had. I was.
You do not know CB lingo there.
Oh no, he did.
No, I had a CB. I
Yeah,
still
he
have it
did.
somewhere.
You do? Let's hook it up.
I think
You know what
that
I want? I want a
uh,
police scanner. I want to listen to a police scanner.
No, you don't.
There's
No,
an
would that
app
drive
for
me
that
nuts?
shit. There's an app for
Nothing
it.
going on.
Oh.
I
You can
would.
get
I
it
would
on
like
the
to hear
phone.
that. I've never heard that before. I would love to hear it.
I have it
think
on
I would
my
be
phone.
addicted. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I would be addicted because I know people that have one. They're like, "Oh my God, I just was listening to the scanner for like 7 hours." I'm like,
I get you
"Oh, really?"
one.
Yeah, you will. You're so giving to me, Bumpa.
I try.
Oh, my pally.
But yeah, like I said, I brought up that London murder rate's higher because the gun. Guns are banned, harder to get. Still, people get guns. There's still shootings in London, just not as many. But again, they go to something else. In this case, knives, swords, whatever.
So, should we whatever they're doing in London, should we do in America so we don't have school shootings and whatever else is fucked up in America?
Because they've had school stabbings where more people have been killed by a knife.
But you know what? School stabbings versus school shootings, really? If a guy's coming at you with a knife, you should be able to karate chop him or do something else.
You wish.
I like that.
You wish. But
no, I just think that you can control a person trying to stab you a little bit better than a guy shooting you. Because a guy shooting you is like taking you out like a nut.
There was a kid that just stabbed, killed like 14 kids with a knife or something like that?
Okay, what's the majority? Oh. But seriously, what's the majority? Is that current?
That's Chicago.
Is it? But
Chicago's always interesting.
That's the best thing.
But Bumba, seriously, on a serious note, I know you just said, he stabbed like 14 people. In reality, that blows my mind. That makes absolutely no sense to me. I'm going to come at you with a knife. You know, can't like 15 of these kids jump on this dude?
No, they don't because
and knock him out.
90% of them panic.
But I can't wrap my brain around this right now because to me, shooting with a gun is more.
Yeah,
you're going to get more people.
Makes it interesting.
Stabbing with a knife? No, that makes no sense to me.
But Tiger Lily makes a really intense.
All right, where's her comment? Drawn blood. No.
2 guys took down a plane with box cutters.
Right, 9/11. No guns involved. Box cutters that you have every day. Yeah, you have in your pocket. Those box cutters. That's how they hijacked a plane.
Wasn't it a little bit more to that, though?
That's how they took control of the plane.
Yep.
No guns were involved.
Slashed a couple of people. That scares the shit out of them.
Yep.
And the rest will fall into line.
So a knife is scarier than a gun, you're saying?
Well, when you slash somebody and they start bleeding like a stuck pig?
They will bleed more than a gunshot wound usually. A gunshot wound, a lot of times people only see the blood.
I can't wrap my brain around that. I just can't. But I'm not in that situation, either situation. Mm-hmm. But in reality, a person coming in with a gun scares me a million times more than a dildo with a gun.
But think about this: you're in a crowd in a crowded subway. Okay. You hear one person scream. Mm-hmm. You hear another person scream. And now you're just kind of looking around like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
In the meantime, there's a maniac just running, sticking people and slashing.
Then I'm running to the other car.
But you can't see where it is, where it's coming from.
So what about the people with the gun? They're hearing the gunshots.
You hear that, and people start panicking, and then it becomes shooting fish in a barrel, which is kind of sick.
Carmen says you'd rather take someone on with a gun versus someone with a knife. Bystander effect is why people don't do things when something bad happens. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, a lot of it's shock and awe. The people get shocked because
you get average, like froze in space.
Exactly.
You're like, I don't know what to do. I can't run. I can't move. I can't do this.
The average citizen, not just American, the average person would, like you said, freeze. Would be like, oh shit, you believe that just happened? And like. Now they're freaking out
because
it
takes your brain a few minutes to register it.
Right, but not everyone has that
quick
level
response.
Of courage, though. Also, that level of courage to take the person on.
I think my
I'm peeing my pants right there.
Exactly. Right.
I'm puddling on the floor.
A lot of people are pissing and shitting themselves right there.
Because of my Paul Blart training, I have pledged to protect the subway. I am running towards danger.
Yeah. Right.
I say that.
Well, then I'm running behind you, babe. You're protecting me. You're my shield.
It's really kind of stupid, but I probably would run towards whatever.
Because you know how to deter it?
I have toys, and they make loud noises. And
you have several holsters for them as well.
I do. Yeah, I have a lot.
Where's my holster? Yeah.
I know I was looking for it. And then I found it behind the bed. Apparently I was...
And the Tiger Lily indicates, both will be terrifying. Someone with a gun who wants to shoot somebody, or someone who's not just waving a knife around.
Am I crazy thinking that the gun is crazier? Or
the gun is actually easier to control. If you were to tackle a guy with a gun, Right.
Oh yeah, no, because once
I'm just
you
not.
get
I can't. grasp
once you
it.
get a person down, I mean, there is a chance that you are going to get hit by something. But with a knife, there's an even greater chance because all they got to do is
Like,
move
you
their
can't
wrist.
really.
Yeah, but to me, if I know the guy's got a knife, I'm getting the fuck out quicker.
Right,
Because he's
yeah,
not
but
going to
that's-
aim at me when I'm running out of the room.
Right,
That's
but
what
that-
I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and that's how we say with
Ooh.
the panic with the kids in the school.
Mm.
If they see that happening, that's what happens. Panic. And now this kid's just the kid that's going nuts, is just cornering kids, slashing teachers. Half the teachers just get scared quick too. Just like they talk about arming
we have a
teachers.
call?
We do.
Who is that? Oh, it's Ed. Oh.
Hello, you're on the Wicked Pistol Show. What's going on?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
I should have known that once we started talking like this, you would be joining us.
Ed, set me
You guys-
straight
you guys
about
got
this
me
knife
triggered.
and gun thing.
You set you straight on the knife and gun thing. Okay. Both are terrifying.
Yeah.
Both are terrifying. You don't ever want to have either one pointed at you. But let's look at it like Bumper was saying earlier. A lot of people survive gunshot wounds. Tons of them. Hell, look at 50 Cent. He's been shot like 700 times, and he's still going out there.
Was he shot like 9 times one time?
Right, exactly. It was like a weekly occurrence for him. But, they go through. And you look at most of your rounds, short of hollow point, they generally tend to go through. Your larger caliber ones, so I mean, that's what you really got to be mindful of. That's where you have the really large exit wounds. The problem is that, well, not necessarily the problem, the higher probability of your survival there is simply because of the clean in and out. So doctors can patch things up. I mean, assuming you get medical attention a lot, pretty soon.
Right.
Yeah,
Now
but
with a
Ed-
knife, with a knife though, let's look at the box cutter incident. You carry a box cutter all the time for your job.
Yes, I do.
I have a number of box cutters. Have you ever just cut yourself accidentally?
All the time,
and just
dude.
realize?
Yeah, I have to wear gloves because
Now think about that. Right, and you probably didn't put very much pressure on there. As you're cutting boxes, you're just kind of whipping through it, and boom, next thing you know, you're bleeding. Now imagine what happens if you have malicious intent and you put pressure on that blade against another human being.
Yeah,
That's
but
what happened
Ed-
in 9/11.
But Ed, to me, just in my mind, it seems like you can't run away from a gunshot, but you can run away from a dude with a knife. You know what I mean? Like you're running, and that guy's like coming at you and like stabbing you, but with a gun, he can like spray the whole crowd.
All right,
you know what I mean?
Ed, I gotta pop in here. Okay,
Yes.
so
I'm
I'm gonna
down.
put you in a situation, Patty.
Okay.
You're in a subway system.
No, put me in a schoolroom.
No,
I want
put
to
you
do
in a
schoolroom.
subway system.
Okay, okay.
There's a guy with a knife. How many people do you think are getting cut by that knife?
I don't know. If I'm in the back of the bus, I'm going through the doors and getting to another
Well,
train.
how many people do you think you can get? 5, 6?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess.
usually a dozen, I'm thinking, but yeah.
But why is he getting a dozen?
In
Why
Japan,
doesn't these people like
in
see this?
2016, 19 people were killed. 19 people were killed back in 2016 in a subway where a guy just went and just randomly was just sticking
That
people.
just drives me. I can't wrap my brain around that. With a
It
knife, it just seems like you can get away so
It
much
takes-
easier.
Now people get pissy when they're like, "Oh, well, the cop should have tried to shoot the gun out of the guy's."
I
A
love that.
guy can close within a second to 2 seconds. It takes you a second to draw a
Right.
weapon.
Hence the
and
famous
fire
21-foot rule.
Yep.
That so many.
What's the 21-foot rule? This is
21
me
feet
because I'm a
away.
ding dong. I
Yeah.
know nothing here.
A lot of police training is based on a person with a knife with a 21-foot rule,
Okay.
meaning that if you're
Right.
within 21 feet, you have a knife and you don't drop it and you're still walking towards me, you're going to get shot.
Yeah.
I'm walking away at the end of the night.
Because
I'm sorry, it's just
if a cop doesn't have their gun pulled out and you're, say, 19 feet away, the average person would be able to stab that officer before the
Why?
cop can
Because
get
the
the
guy
gun out.
has his gun out and he can run towards you and stab you?
With a knife, yeah. I'm standing. You're the cop. I'm standing with a knife.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm 18, 10, 15 feet, 18, whatever feet away from you. All right, you don't have your gun out yet. You're just saying, "Hey, buddy, drop the knife." I say, "Fuck you," and I run at you. By the time you get that knife out, you're stuck like a pig.
Mm-hmm. With the gun out.
No pun intended. Yeah, with the gun
And
out.
it's not necessarily. And it's not necessarily a bad thing that you can't wrap your head around it. I mean, it is and it isn't, because the fact that you're saying that it's not that you can't wrap your head around that tells me that you've never been involved in a situation like that.
No, I haven't.
Not a horrible thing.
Absolutely, yeah, and that pretty much that makes her in that mindset the average person.
It's just it's bizarre to me. Yeah. I will always justify like a person coming in with a gun way more dangerous than a guy with a knife. A guy with a knife to me is laughable. Okay, now, right now that we're having this conversation, now I'm taking it a little bit more serious. But in reality, if I didn't have this conversation, I would be in this situation going, "Yeah, you got a knife? Okay, yeah, whatever. You're not going to get me. I'm going to run my ass out of the room."
Yeah.
A guy with a gun, as I'm farting, sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, and I had so many blue moons for Easter and the Easter ham. I'm like farting like a maniac. But anyway,
that'll happen.
But
I'm going to open the window again.
I think you need to. So, but in reality, I see a guy with a gun. My shit is panicking. I'm thinking I'm getting shot.
Oh my God, I can taste your shit now. Oh.
Can you taste the ham and the mashed potatoes and gravy and the corn, dude?
Oh my God.
No,
but you panic about getting shot. But how come you don't
panic by the gun? I don't panic by the knife.
You don't panic about getting stabbed?
Because you know why? Because in my mind, I'm thinking I can outrun the knife. I can't outrun the gun. I don't think what you guys are thinking. Maybe you're enlightening me right now.
Yeah.
But in my before we have this conversation, my ass is thinking gun equals I'm dead. Knife is ha ha ha.
School shooting or stabbing. Okay, we'll go to your school scenario.
School shooting? Yeah, they're dead. School stabbing? Ha ha. No.
School shooting or stabbing is, no pun intended, shooting fish, in a barrel. It's because. Right, like Ed, think about it. You're going to walk into a classroom of 20 kids or whatever it is, and with your knife, be pissed off. First one you probably get stabbed as a teacher, maybe.
That's so funny. I'm going to walk up to you and stab you. Chop. I'm going to walk up to you and stab you. That's what gets me. It's like I don't get that.
Wait a minute.
Just take a deep breath.
First person. Think about it. Yeah. I come in the classroom. I'm not waving it around like It is
in the movies,
Kung Fu Sunday,
Right.
Right. I'm not swinging it around. I come in.
Knife.
I have a little pocket knife. Right. I come up to you. Right. And before the class, like a knife like he's got right there. See. I come. I stick you. Right through your kidney. You're bleeding out like a pig. And then the class has no idea what the hell's going on. I walk over to the next student. Boom. Do the same thing. After like the third one, the kids pick up. Oh shit! He's killing everybody.
Now,
or stabbing everybody.
To interrupt you a little bit, with today's millennials, they're all now taking pictures and going, "Can you believe this is happening right here?" And
dude, I'm a freaking millennial at 47. Right. I'm Instagramming that shit right away too.
Right, Ed. I mean, think about it. Remember Ed, the Florida one. Everyone had fucking video. The kids are watching in the hallway. There's freaking video of it going on.
There's somewhere.
The feds took it.
There's somewhere in the out on the West Coast, which is the weird coast, that has please evacuate the building if the building is on fire first, then tweet about the fire. That's what the warnings say.
Yeah.
You know what? Because that's reality right there.
Yeah, people tweet
Let's remove
that's
warning
a sad
label.
reality. It's a freaking sad reality. But you know what? Not that I tweet, but I would put that shit on Facebook. Oh shit! I gotta get out of here because this is going on right now.
No, right, Ed. You know,
I'm getting flipped off by.
Right, that's like the newest thing in the world, right?
But you know what? And I hate to say that. I hate to say that I'm going into that millennial world, but all of a sudden, within the last 2 or 3 years, I am full force into that millennial world.
So, Patty, what you're saying is you've embraced the millennial world.
Oh.
Sad to say, yes. Sad to say that I fell in love with social media.
Yeah.
I 100% grasp it. It's
And I think
it's
Ed-
wonderful. I hate it, but it's wonderful.
I think Ed is on the same page with you. He loves it, just like us. We love it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
we also hate it at the same time.
Exactly. I do and I
Because you're
don't.
chained
like,
to it.
Yes, Ed. Yes. It's like I'm not. I can't. Like Twitter isn't my thing. I'm Facebook, more Instagram, sometimes Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, that's my last go-to is Twitter. But it's funny.
But there-
yes.
If we go ahead,
Ed, yeah, Ed.
But there has to be, and that's the thing, there has to be a dividing line from when you're doing everything, you know, posting because you're seeing some crazy shit, you're seeing this, you're seeing that, to you know, oh damn, shit just got real. Maybe I shouldn't be tweeting this right now. You know, like these Parkland kids were doing. They would have had a better, whether it's a gun or a knife, you're better off mobbing this individual. That's why I think, you know, when they have these Alice drills for schools,
Yep.
you're setting these kids up to be targets. You know, I tell my kids, I'm like, no, you break a window, run, zigzag, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You deal with the consequences later, but you're alive to deal with the consequences.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of
You know,
schools, as you say, out here are using that Alice training.
Right, and stand up here.
I heard of that. I haven't. I mean,
Wait, tell me again. I zoned out for a second.
Alice, it's called Alice, and it's for
I was reading Facebook. Sorry.
I forget exactly what Alice stands for, but it's for an active shooter type scenario.
Okay.
And basically,
Right.
it teaches.
Sorry, I used to be blonde.
It teaches the kids to basically swarm the shooter. If
Oh,
a kid
yeah.
comes in the classroom to kill everybody, you just jump on them. Everybody.
Yeah.
Well, my kid is 5'2", 160 pounds at age
You
10.
probably win, yeah.
So he's gonna absorb that shit.
it's a big fucking kid.
The thing with the thing with the knives, though, when you look at it, I mean, take a look at what most people carry in their pockets. You know, whether you have a carry conceal or whatever, most people have some type of serrated blade. I carry a serrated blade with me all the time.
Do
the
you?
one I prefer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it's straight up front, serrated in the bottom. If
Right.
I decide that I'm going to cut you with it, you are going to bleed out. There will probably be very little medical assistance that will be able to help you at that point.
Oh shit!
And it will be a very painful death, because anytime there's an abdomen wound like that, whether it's shot or knife, if you're not treated right away, that's a slow and painful way to go.
Oh,
Now,
not a way I want to
Bumper
go.
gave the example that was probably perfect. I can walk into a school right now, take out the first person of authority there. Everyone's going to lock up. Like I said, it's a bystander effect. Why do you think people, they might run around, or they freeze up. They don't do anything. And there's so many people that can talk a big game, but again, when things go sideways, now all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? So kids today, they say, I'll break out my phone, put it on social media.
Right.
Well, the thing that's scary about a knife versus a gun, almost anybody that's had a gun has had some type of basic training.
Yeah.
And whether the weapon is a firearm or a knife or whatever, the worst person in the world to go up against is somebody who has not had training. And usually, most people don't know what they're doing with a knife. And that makes them all the more dangerous, especially when they have bad
Ed, I have
instruments.
a question for you. Why are millennials posting so much on social media, things like that?
Because we raised them to be our friends.
Yeah.
That
my
I believe also that, and they're looking for validation.
They want
Jesus
validation,
Christ,
and
I'm a
the school
millennial,
systems,
then.
regardless of what state you're in, have all focused on feelings. And people get offended when I say this, but it's like, fuck your feelings. I'm not interested in how you feel right now.
Yep.
I'm interested in the fact that you failed something, that you disappointed in some way. You need to deal with the consequences, because when you turn 18, when you become an adult, or if you want to decide to become David Hogg Jr., you're going to have to deal with the consequences of your stupidity. And stupidity is painful for a reason. So why are these kids like that? Well, we can blame everybody that's pretty much, 35 and up?
Yeah.
The ones that they're afraid that the kids are going to die, social services. All right, so my kids, I got 9-1 here. I'll give you the phone. Press the 1 when you're ready.
Yeah.
It'll be a minute before they get here, but
All
trust
right,
me,
you
you
know-
won't do that shit twice.
Exactly. And, a lot of people joke that.
Oh, no, I know a few cops who've shown up to those kind of calls, and they've walked right up and yanked the cable out of their Xbox, and they gave it to the mother and said, "Here, don't give this back to him for a week." And
Byron.
the kid screaming. It was funny.
Byron, have you ever had the cops called on you?
I'm sure I have. Yeah, well, I mean, they had to because they showed up back in the day. They used to roll up, turn on the lights. Whoever was too stoned, stupid, or drunk to run got locked up. The rest of us got away, and the cops would go up and confiscate our beer. We never did anything really
Bumper?
kind of.
Do you ever have the cops calling
I
you?
don't think that he's too. Look at him. He's wearing a tablecloth for a shirt.
He has a baby blue check. He's wearing a baby blue checkered polo right now.
Yeah, you could have like a picnic on that shirt and feel comfortable.
It's very
What's his
picnic.
name?
He's very cute right now, but it's very
Morse.
Easter checkered looking.
Morse, right? Officer Morse.
Why were you the cops calling?
No, he got called, and I was
what?
walking down the street. I had a bow and arrow.
I thought you said he had a boner.
The bow and arrow. Let me tell you, my
Can
arrow.
I see the boner?
Oh my god, my arrow had the type of the suction cup at the end.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, now Carmi could probably figure this one. Hey, Byron, you guys probably figure it. Back in the day when you used to sell I used to sell like magazines or candles or whatever to get extra points to buy things, right?
Shit,
And you got she's gonna pee
Those
herself.
are so cool.
My legs are
But-
crossed, so I don't pee.
But yeah, Carmi, did you ever have that? You sell whatever, you got points you could like buy out of the
Yes,
catalog,
I remember,
special
yes.
toys or whatever.
I bought a couple from the back of comic books a couple of times.
Me
Right?
too,
Yeah, on the
Carmi.
back of comic books and what was that? Life's magazine.
Yes.
Right?
Life magazine, and then like you
Boys
got it for
Life.
like some
Boys
school
Life.
contest
Boys
or
Life,
something.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that. I had a thing, Boys Life. They sent me to the catalog. I sell these candles or magazines, whatever, and I get the points. One of the things I had a couple hundred points. I got the bow and arrow. So I got the bow was nice. It was a big fiberglass yellow thing, It was a big one, but it came out with arrows with the suction cups at the end, right? So whatever. I'm with my buddies, and I'm in these.
Walk around like Peter
Oh,
Pan.
actually, no. Now I remember a little more
Robin
now.
Hood, no,
A little more detail.
Okay.
I took the suction cups off.
Oh.
Wampa
Okay.
kiss off.
You just popped them off.
You badass.
But it's a dull tip. I mean, it's not like you'd kill anybody with
Oh,
it.
it'll put someone's eye out though.
But
the
probably.
tip,
but
though, the tip.
Anyway, I'm just barely in the tree line off the roadway. Shooting the arrows, boom, boom, and then whatever. I'm walking back towards my house, and a cruiser pulls up, gets out, boom. Let me see that thing, right? And it was Officer Moore's.
Of course,
and
you're shitting yourself.
I can't remember his first name. I can remember his first name.
Billy Morris.
Billy Morris, okay. And so Bill Morris, he comes up, the hell you doing with that thing? I'm like, the couple others I had the
Did
suction
he
cup on it.
remember you later on?
Oh, it gets better.
Oh, okay.
So
shit. Oh, damn.
I go home. He takes it. He's like, yeah, you have your parents come in and get this. Blah, 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 blah. All right, fine. I go home. My mother comes home like an hour later. I explain to her, blah, 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 this is what happened. So we went down to the Framingham, the local police station. Boom. He talks to her. First Moore's, then the sergeant, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, he won't be getting it back.
Probably Danny who was a sergeant.
She's like, you know what? You keep it. I never got the thing back.
Oh shit!
Oh, no way. That's it.
Yeah.
You earned that shit too.
All right.
You know what he did with that thing? He went out back and he shot everybody he worked with that damn thing, didn't he?
Then I get in that same.
How old were you? 14.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
14,
Oh.
13, 14. And that same points thing, I'm like, well, fuck this. I got more points. I'm going to get something else, right?
No. Oh no.
So
Bumper's a rebel. Bumper.
Yeah.
Go Bumper.
I ordered what is a mini version of a blimp.
What?
All right.
What?
Big like aluminum. Almost, it was made out of
You
the same
said that
stuff the
lives on
Pop-Tart
Route 9,
packages are
didn't
in.
you?
Okay.
Right? So I get this big, like, 8-foot fucking look. And when I first pull it
How
out
the
of
fuck you blow that shit
when
up?
I pull it out of the bag, at first it looks like a big fucking trash bag. Right? The
You're like,
8 foot long.
You're so excited. I got a
It's
blip.
the 8-foot long, yeah, the 8-foot long thing, and it comes with instructions on how to fill it.
Long. Oh,
And how to fill it. What you do?
She said.
Oh yeah.
What you do is you had to use the back end.
You had to blow it, baby.
No, you can't. It needed hot air. So you use the
I got
back.
some hot air for you.
The back end of a vacuum.
Ooh, the back
See what I'm
end.
dealing with, Carmi? See what I'm dealing with?
You love this shit, baby. You
But
love it.
I take
end of a vacuum.
the back end of a
The
vacuum
back
because there
end.
was warm air coming out of it.
The
You know,
back end.
This was a handheld back then. You know, like
Ooh,
kind of the
you like
more
the handy,
affordable types,
huh?
not the ones you like.
He's
you
gonna
have.
get pissed by
Right.
me.
Shh, hold on. Time out for a second. Jesus. So, not like the one you have here, but you know, it was like a 2-piece with the hose and
You
whatever.
got to see him. He's making these movements
So-
with his hands. I
The
can't
back,
wait.
anyway, it was basically the output of it was the hot air. You put the bag right up to that, it would fill up with the hot air. And so there I am at home in this fucking, like, the townhouse, you know, and floating around this fucking 8-foot long thing. My mother comes in, what the fuck is that? And I said, it's my blimp. I got it on, you know, the thing or whatever, the magazine thing. And she's like, well, that shit's not going to be floating around for long. And that was the end of that. But anyway, a few years later, when I have a license, I run into Officer Moores again. In my car, I'm stopped at a traffic light. I have I think it was like a McDonald's cup, something like that. And I'm like, I'm done. I open my door, I put it down. Right, I don't throw it out. I open my door, put it on the ground.
Still littering.
Close the door. I look in my rear view, and the cruiser right behind me.
Put the cup, McDonald's cup, outside your car on the floor, on the
Yeah.
road.
I put the cup on the road.
Yeah,
Then
that's a hashtag littering. $250 fine.
I close the door, and like I said, I looked in a rear view mirror and saw the police cruiser.
Yeah, you deserve that shit.
Okay, wait. I then open the door up, pick the cup up again, take it in the car, close the door.
Hashtag busted.
I still get pulled over.
Hashtag busted.
Yes. And so then Officer Moores, he goes back to give me that goddamn cup. So he takes the cup, goes back to the car, boom, comes back a few minutes later, doesn't give me a ticket, gives me my license and registration back. God damn it. If I see you as much as swat a fly out of season, I'm going to get you.
You know what? You
Committed a
deserve
warning.
that.
Yeah.
You were littering.
Oh, my God. See what I'm dealing with here?
Shut
But,
up.
all right. So, anyway.
It's funny because...
I'm not going to talk anymore.
Go on.
Go ahead. No, we're done.
I'm good.
Your turn, Ed.
Because I remember I was like 13, and I remember one time again, from one of those little things, you collect so many of whatever.
Yeah.
I had these like big ass hatchet, like this was like a straight up murder weapon from the Patriots.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
You know,
shit.
like Mel Gibson used it when one of his kids got killed.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Find a kid.
looking back, I should have never had it, but I did.
Yeah.
It was like the coolest thing in the world, though, and it was funny because I ordered it, got it in the mail. I don't think my parents were any the wiser either. But this actually, surprisingly, this really does tie into the question Patty asked earlier. Aside from the fact that parents are their friends' kids and everything,
Right.
Boys aren't boys anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that. They've essentially been emasculated. You get a
I agree. I
participation
have a
trophy.
10-year-old, Ed, and he's like a puss.
Mhm.
Barely playing on his Android or his Xbox Live. It's like, really?
Here's a fun question. Ask how many people under the age of 30 have actually been into a fight. I'm not talking about like a fight for your life, but
Probably
just
like
a fight.
0.0.
Right. And as much as I like quoting comic books, I quote movies too. Fight Club. One of the top 5 movies that all men should watch. But tell me it's not true. How do you know yourself if you've never been in a fight? How do you know yourself if you've not been in a fight and then became best friends with the guy you fought with?
Yeah.
But Ed, it's so sad how life has just changed from the time we were born, the time our parents were born, to the time our kids were born. Like when we were born, we were still like dealing with our parents in their like 50s and 60s era. And so when our kids were born, it's like we're trying to mold them to be a certain way, but they're borderline millennials, if not millennials.
Well,
like I have a
basically-
19-year-old and I have a 10-year-old, and it's like the two of them are kind of opposite. Like my 19-year-old, I'm trying to raise in old school manner, which he has old school music interest, and I'm trying to kick his ass so he's not a millennial. But I'm
let me
really
tell you
working
something,
on
though.
the 10-year-old, because the 10-year-old, if he becomes a snowflake, he's fucking dead. I'm gonna kill him. He's not allowed to be the all. And I've talked about him not being a snowflake because I'm on this show and I'm made aware of this, and I'm just like, no. I'm trying to just teach him old school values, because so many of us post on social media and different things like that. Like, do you remember this? And my parents did this to us. Do you remember the switch? Or do you remember just things we remember back when we were young in the 70s and 80s?
Back in the old
But what was
days.
different then?
But
think about that.
The kids that were
Punishment.
raised back in the 70s and 80s with the switches and the belts and whatever, and the discipline that would be fucking put on blast today, we still need to carry that shit out.
But what was different about the punishment?
Regardless.
So what was different was we're not we did lots of stupid shit. We didn't record it and post it to the internet.
I'd have been
Most
doomed.
of these kids who light their pants on fire and then go running around the street.
Right.
I
If
mean,
my kid ever
you know,
said to me, I'm going to tell DSF, go fucking tell DSF. Because I'm going to make you a better fucking individual by beating your ass.
Huber was in a fight 6 times. Now, I got to say, I got my ass kicked on a regular basis when I was a kid. And you know what? It's because my mouth ran faster than my muscles could carry me.
Yeah.
That and I weighed about as much as this microphone right here when I was like 15 years old. But
you were that brave kid.
oh yeah, my mouth was cashing checks that my body could not even hope to float. It just was that bad. I had the entire football team chase me down the street. It's a good thing I was a skinny little fast fucker because I got away from them. But
That's good cardio there.
Oh yeah, well, exactly. But I took that bullying is what they're calling now, and I took it to learn that it's okay to be a little bit different, and that it doesn't hurt the words. The beatdown hurt, but the words didn't hurt so much. How much time we got left there, Bumps?
30.
30 minutes, okay.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, and soon. But
I got a quick question for Ed. Do you remember Enditech?
Ooh.
What the hell is that?
Vaguely, no.
The electric squirt guns?
Ooh, you said squirt.
Nah.
No.
early, I remember the
Electric
first.
and squirt? That kind of scares me.
You put it like a
Does it
9-volt
plug into
battery
the
in it.
wall? Or is it battery operated?
Yes, the magazine
battery
you
operated
filled
sounds
with
good.
water, and you slap the magazine in there, and you just wouldn't have to keep on pulling the trigger on it. Well, I had a friend who got.
Oh, why
the
am I turned
cops-
on right now? Sorry.
Oh my!
So
Lord.
I could be talking about vacuum cleaners at this moment, and she'd probably be turned on. But anyway,
Remember,
We
I
can talk
need a
about
boyfriend.
punishment.
But
We can talk
anyway,
about punishment being swift and sure and she'd get giddy.
I'll never forget this. It happened in Framingham, and my friend had we used to play this game called Killers, and you would go around, you get a little bit of information about somebody, and you would go out and try to kill them.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
god.
yeah,
Okay.
it was great.
Is that the same thing as manhunt?
Yeah, exactly. We would go out during school. We'd do this shit too.
Yeah.
And this kid had his Intertech squirt gun. He had an Uzi 9mm looking thing.
those, yeah.
Oh yeah, right on the back deck of his car.
Oh my God.
And he pulls up to he pulled up to the Burger King. Some elderly woman called the police from a payphone.
He got a gun in the window.
Yep.
Were these the ones that were all realistic looking too?
Oh, yes. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
I remember now.
Oh yeah.
Never had one, but I remember the Uzi.
No, yeah, I had the Uzi.
Yeah, my friend had the M16. I had the 1911 45, and let me tell you something. That the handgun really didn't carry much.
Oh,
they had to buy the extra magazines, and the gun was like $15.
They shot like shit anyway. I mean, there was no distance on them. They were sound
Uzi
and look.
was the best.
Yeah,
it was the best. But this poor bastard got caught. I mean, he had just gotten his license.
Oh.
And every cop in Framingham surrounds his car. And I mean, they're just... It was like this. Step out of the vehicle. And this kid is just like, oh my fucking God, what's going to happen? Keep your hands where we can see it. And oh my God, what am I going to... He ended up pissing himself. He drove back. Yeah? He had to drive home fucking soaked because he pissed himself because he had cops pulling guns on him because they were like, he had a gun. And it turns out they were all laughing their asses off at the squirt gun. They put the squirt gun back into the trunk of the car, and they said, don't take that out anymore in public. But, I mean, these are the things, like, this was in a time when laser tag was starting to come out, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
that shit's fun. I love laser tag.
The early ones
but I'm
shitty,
talking the
Anytime
early
you guys
ones.
want to play laser tag, put me on your team.
Right,
because I'm running and shooting shit like crazy.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm hiding and shooting people as they're running by me. But but we had a game called Pursuit. Exact replicas of a Beretta.
Ah.
I mean, this thing, there was no red cap.
Tat.
There was no such thing as a red cap on the end of the gun.
Take it off.
Yeah.
Well, look what happened. Why they put the red cap on? I remember one of the first ones when some kid in Detroit pulled his laser tag gun out on somebody in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Turned out it was a cop. The cop blew him away.
Yeah.
Well, people, don't be stupid. Keep to your yard, keep your little area, just...
That happened in Detroit. It happened in L.A. It happened... It didn't so much happen up here in the Northeast.
No.
Because the cops in the Northeast were just, put that shit away. Because
they're so old school and salty,
they're
ridiculous.
Angry.
Yeah.
They were so angry. They knew that the kid didn't have a gun, didn't have the balls to point the gun at a cop back then.
Right.
I think what's changed is there's a lack of common sense, and you're absolutely right. Is every parent beyond a certain age, and I'm going to say it was probably my generation where it started, but these kids didn't want to get whacked by the wooden spoon anymore.
Oh, I love the wooden spoon. Hashtag just kidding.
But I mean, I took a beating from my mom every now and then from the wooden spoon.
But that's the problem, and
I had the switch from the tree.
Oh,
I had to go pick it off the tree. My dad goes, "Go get a switch." I'm like, "Really?
I think
want to
that
go
was
get
worse.
I want to go get a stick from a tree that you can beat my ass with. That's what you want me to do? Thank you."
Yeah, and if you show up with something that's going to break, you're going to get beat even worse.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, I was like hoping for something like that. But I remember one time my dad's like, give me your belt. Now I'm over here like, my belt? I think it's like 90% of, 95% of the ass whoopings I got, it was because I earned them. I earned a lot. Like, you could have called me Kunta Kinte and I probably would have answered to it.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
And
So,
did you ever get in trouble and whipped by a belt, even if you didn't do anything wrong?
Well, that's what he's talking about.
Well, yeah. Just from being with, a friend of mine, who might have done something wrong. Well, you shouldn't have been there. Ass whooping.
Right.
But he
I
took
was asleep
my
under
belt.
the covers, but you didn't tell me you were home. Well, Dad, I was asleep under the covers in my own room. You should have pulled the covers away. No, you didn't tell me you were home. I'm like, really? Okay.
That's right. And he got me with my belt. Not only did he whoop my ass with my belt, but then he gave it back to me to put it back on. I'm like,
I'm with you, babe. That's the same situation, yeah.
And I gotta say,
so I have this reminder around my waist that I got my ass whooped.
But the point though is so many parents today don't discipline their kids that way.
Oh, they don't.
And
right.
I understand to some degree. You can't use a belt or a paddleboard.
Why not?
You can't. It's a
Why?
simple.
Because it's against
yes.
child labor
Right.
or
It's
whatever.
It's called child abuse. Okay.
Is it really child abuse?
Listen, can you? If I let me explain, I could tell you.
Shut up.
Oh my.
But no, it's you can discipline your kid. You can't abuse them. If you're leaving marks, you're bruising them. That is abuse. However you want to, you're giving me looks. I know. However you want to look at it, that is abuse.
Dude, I couldn't sit.
That's right. That
not
is
giving you looks. It's just.
That's abuse.
Jesus Christ! A red
I get
mark
the
in
legal
your
definition.
ass?
I get the legal definition of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you screwed up to such a point. You got an ass whooping. You got some marks. That's just kind of how it happened.
I hate this pussification of America.
But I get why I got to that point because, like you're saying, there really is a fine line between a firm ass whooping where you can't sit down right, which most of us have earned at some point,
yes,
and that, you probably need to get medical attention for that. So there is a fine line for it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us as adults, we need to take a step back and think to ourselves, number one, we can't do stuff like that in anger. Right. Number two,
no.
And that's the problem.
I'm a 300-pound man.
Yeah.
If I hit somebody, they're going to know it. Yeah. And if I'm spanking a child, like my youngest one, he'll get a swat on the ass every once in a while, sometimes a bump on the head. I don't need to do more than that. I'm like 5 times his size. Yeah. So what am I proving at that particular point? That I can beat him up? Well, he knows that.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh my
the
God,
shock
Ed,
of
I have
sure
totally
punishment.
stopped the car and pulled over to the side to my, at the time, 16-year-old and said, "You're a fucking douchebag right now." And I've grabbed him by the cheeks and been like, "Shut the fuck up. You are so out of line right now with the way you're talking to me and the way you're acting to your little brother.
Yeah, but see,
you need to put yourself in check." I have grabbed his cheeks and squeezed him hard and be like, "You need to put yourself in check." He's like, "Really, Mom?" I'm like, "Really? I pay for your freaking cell phone and your car insurance. You need to put yourself in check." He's been like,
You cut it all off.
I will knock him the freak out. Because I'm old
Just
school.
remember, this is being
I am
recorded.
Southern. I don't care. I am Southern Alabama mother, whatever, and I will tell them because kids need that. I hate that we're pussifying America. I hate that we have to be politically correct in the world because kids need a good old fashioned ass beating.
Go, Patty, go. Go, Patty, go.
Because if they didn't have a good old fashioned ass beating, they would be freaking snowflakes.
Ed, body blow,
they
body
would
blow.
not be snowflakes.
Ed,
we would have. I need to be an individual. No, you don't need to be a fucking individual. You need to shut your fucking mouth and be a part of the. I'm just so pissed right now. I can't even formulate a sentence right
You
now.
get all worked out.
Ed, you know what I'm talking about right now, right?
I know what you're talking about, and just like Jen, you need your own theme music for when you're going off like that. And in the background, do you guys remember, like on the Nintendo 64, they had that box, Mike Tyson's box out?
Yeah.
And they had the little green guy. He's like, body blow, body blow, body blow, body blow. That Patty wow.
And it just drives me nuts because I don't want to buy in to the pussification of America.
No, but
because I have 2 boys, and if they're going to carry on my name, they can't go out there and be wusses. I have a boy that's 10 years old, 5'2", 160 pounds. I don't need him to be, "Oh, Mom, I'm getting picked on because I'm heavy." No, you go out there, and if you're heavy, you exercise, you work hard, you become a beast. You own what you are. You know, you go out there and you just be a beast in sports mode. What are you touching my leg for, Bumba? What do you want to tell me?
I'm tapping you out, that's all.
Oh, he's tapping me. No, fuck you. I'm going to keep talking. I'm just saying.
You should see how she's in that mic of passion.
I feel responsible for millennials because I have 2 young children. I have a 19 and a 10. So I feel responsible for sculpting future millennials and pending millennials. And I don't want to raise snowflakes.
I get that, Patty, but the conversation is not like, you know, what you did, like you said, grab them by the cheeks, blah, blah, blah. That is what we're saying is acceptable.
Yeah.
The problem being is, like Ed said, is that some of the, you know, the parents, they take it too far. You know, the beating.
Like hang the kid out the window of a car.
Like beating with a belt. You know, that beating a belt with a belt is one thing. And, you know, while many of us might agree with, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I look at it, hey, if you get a belt, that was like the worst of the worst, you got it. But the problem is there were too many parents or abusive parents that went beyond the discipline. Like,
Right.
I'm going to
There's
make this
always a
fucking kid
fucktard
bleed.
in the world. There's always a fucktard.
I want to make this kid bleed. And that's what
And that's what happened to me.
And that's why we have the laws today.
That's why you're flailing your fart over there.
And that's why we have the laws today to prohibit that crap. And that's why we have parents that are afraid to even touch their kids.
But I get
because
it.
there's a misinterpretation.
But yeah, when I was a reciprocant of the belt that maybe made me bleed, which sucked ass. It made me. I hate to say this, but it made me a better fucking person in the world.
Right, but
it made me. I hate to
again,
say it.
Patty,
I hate to be
Patty.
a part of that.
Right.
Oh my God.
I hate it.
But
oh my
right,
God.
but that person, but that other kid who got his ass whooped like that every other day, that didn't make him a better person, because one of the biggest lies that's perpetuated is that, you know, well, you're teaching your kids might makes right. Well, might does make right, and don't let anyone think otherwise.
Yeah.
The problem is that are you using that might justly?
Yeah.
So while that might have made you a better person justly, that one time, the child who's getting beat serially, that's a whole nother matter.
Right, and that's what ruined it for everybody else is, just like you said, serially, every day you got ass whooped just because dad came home drunk, just because dad had a bad day at work, he beat you. Dad had a bad day at this, he beat you. Mom had a bad day, or, you know, and so obviously if mom has a bad day, everybody has a bad day. So, then he would whack you. That's the stuff we're talking about. And, you know, that's why I say that, but that's because of those changes in the laws, because of that stuff, the parents of today won't even touch their kid. Oh, I don't spank my child. That's child abuse. No, it's not. You can discipline your kid. You just can't beat them. If you're slapping a kid every single day, every day or 3 times a day, that's the problem.
We had generations that went from heavy hand to no hand. And it's kind of frustrating because it seems as though America doesn't have that middle ground anymore. We don't have the in-between what we need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We need a...
Well, and I think a lot of these parents need to start learning some Jedi mind tricks, you know? I remember there was one time where I was like, I should have got my ass whooped, and then my dad's like, well, what should I do? Should I spank you? Should I ground you for 3 months?
It's such a.
What do you think?
It's such a gray area, and it's such a gray area.
But wait, he threw it back on me.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm over here like, well, I'll just take the beating, you know. I'm over here like Henry Hill from Goodfellas, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody takes the beating, right?
I'll take a beating better than 3 weeks of whatever, you know.
Oh no, it wasn't 3 weeks. Oh boy, told me this, and this one really got me. I would have taken like several beatings for like the next week, because he looks at me, and goes, I'm so disappointed with you. And I was like, oh, man, that was like the knockout blow. Not only did he do that, but then I was grounded for like 3 months. I went like totally Amish for 3 months. And I was like, damn.
It's such a hard situation because you want to do the right thing and you want to raise kids that are respectful and that grew up in our era in a way where they're respectful and they appreciate everything that we went through. But then we don't want to get in trouble for disciplining them, and it's just hard. It's hard raising kids right now.
But at the same time, it is fun.
Yep.
See, I wouldn't know.
Thank God.
I've got frozen food. That's what I've got. I mean, 2 ex-wives and some frozen food.
And I'm adding to your frozen food, babe.
Oh, exponentially.
So I have 19. Bumba has 5, so we're like a generation apart. But it's legit. It's like, I'm happy because I think my 19-year-old gets it. But if my 10-year-old doesn't get it, I'm literally going to be his ass because I'm just not going to have it. I'd rather be investigated by DSF because I want that kid to fucking be respectful and learn and respect people. If he's a snowflake, I will knock him out. You can have that beer. I'm not drinking that beer. It's warm. It's a warm.
But that's where we're getting to with the. You know, you don't worry about the child services report crap. You know, you can whack your kid, and that's and you know this.
Can you whack them in the head and give them a little smack? Wake the fuck up.
You can smack them back in the head. You can still spank your kid. You can still. It's in laws in most states. You can physically discipline your child. The problem being is. Like we said, the parents have gotten carried away. They're like he said, the cereal beating, or just because dad had a couple too many beers, or he ran out of beer in the fridge, I'm going to have to beat you now.
You said whack a kid.
Yeah. Well, hey.
All I can think of is whack-a-mole and whacking a kid.
Well, that's pretty much what it is. Whacking the back of the head.
It's pretty much the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really not that bad. You whack your kid in the back of the head? Really?
I grew up with a single mom. I get the whack in the head all the time.
With a wooden spoon?
No.
A shoe?
No, a hand.
There was something that happened.
She just did that recently to you because you didn't finish that room in her house.
Let's change the name of the show to Catharsis, okay?
Oh my God!
But real quick, I just want to say I'm with Carmi. Is to me the biggest thing was disappointing my mom. Disappointment of my mom, make her upset or anything like that. That was like the ultimate punishment.
So when I was a kid. And I'll never forget this because my dad was a pretty good drinker. But I mumbled under my breath from almost like a half a block away, "Fuck you." For some reason, he heard that.
What'd you say, boy?
No, and everybody else down at the bottom. Apparently, I may have said it a little bit. Now, he was with his buddies. They were playing darts and drinking, and we were camping. And I
fucking love camping, just to let you know.
But I was up a good-sized hill, and I watched my dad throw a beer, like, to the ground and start to run towards me. And I said, shit, my dad threw a beer. Some shit's going to go down. Everybody, you could hear everybody else go, ooh.
Oh, he heard your ass. You weren't as far away as you thought you were.
No, it was
and
slow motion.
1 out of 3 kids, you were most likely the one to get it.
Yeah, well, it was slow motion. It was like, I can remember the cloud of dust following him up the hill, and I just was like, oh my God. I ran into the camper and locked myself into the bathroom, and my mother was holding my father back from kicking down the bathroom door, saying, "I will kill that bastard." But I'll never forget that. But thankfully, I was able to thank my father before he passed. No, seriously. When he said, as Bumpa said, when I disappointed him, I was let down that I didn't do what I was supposed to do. But I think I was brought up right.
And it's amazing the superpowers these parents have.
No, you're right, Tommy. The superpowers parents have, and they just need to use it right. And you can discipline your kid, just don't beat them. And some parents, they do absolutely nothing, which is even worse.
Beating kids and disciplining kids are two different things. Because I never beat my kids, but if you're talking shit in the back of my car, I'm gonna reach around and grab your fucking face and be like, "Shut the fuck up!"
And let me tell you, if you're in the back of her car, you're taking your life in your hands.
Yes.
Let me tie this back full circle, though. I was a beaten
child. What, Ed?
Hold on.
Let me take this back full circle, though, because I think everything, and I've mentioned this to someone else the other day. It's amazing how much of this stuff is all interrelated, how much of this is linked. Because if you look at the lack of discipline, it ain't swift and sure for most people anymore. You look at the lack of respect, the lack of a value of experience. Kids think they're entitled to everything. Again, everybody wants a participation trophy. Nobody should get in trouble. Let's have safe zones. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's repress being a male. Let's do all that stuff. And it's very little wonder that some of these young men, and that's what they are, because the moment, whether they're teenagers or not, they become men at that particular point. They start taking lives. they have all this repressed anger. They have all these repressed. They have no idea what it is to channel that because they've not been given the right examples. And because of that, when they snap, everybody pays for it. And I think, Patty, you said something that is probably that should be. You should take like a picture of yourself and throw a quote on there. About being responsible. About these are the kids that you have to raise. We all want to joke, and we should joke because there's a lot of laughter that needs to be had in this world. Because there's a lot of bad things that happen in this world. But we got to remember there are heroes in this world, and every day each one of us has that opportunity to make a difference, and it starts at home. Once we figure that out, then we know that the legacy that we put forward to the world once we're gone are productive people, are decent people, are people that aren't just going to stand by and watch when things go sideways, but they're going to actually protect those that can't protect themselves instead of feel entitled to protection.
Yeah.
The world don't owe anybody a damn thing. And the sooner we all learn that, or these kids learn that in particular, the better off we'll be. But right now, it's a lot of these kids need to grow on their own, and they're going to learn the hard way at a very late age, and it's going to suck for them.
Absolutely.
But I'll sit back and eat popcorn and laugh.
And that's exactly why it's a parent's responsibility to discipline their kids now before, like you said, a later age, or before they get in, deeper legal trouble, things of that nature.
Yeah.
Learn the hard way after being locked up for a few months, years, whatever. Or unfortunately, do something stupid like shoot or stab or assault somebody, because they can't control themselves.
You have to think about, sometimes parents break up, and you have to think about how the situation is going to be when two parents that have been together forever decide that they're no longer compatible. Right. And the children sometimes act out, which is actually what I'm going through right now, which I don't mind saying on this show. I actually left my husband 6 weeks ago, and I have a 19-year-old that is barely talking to me, and a 10-year-old that is trying to deal with the situation on a daily basis, and it's hard because he wants to be loyal to his dad, but totally loves and misses his mom, and so it's very difficult right now for discipline because I see things and I want to discipline him on it, and I'm not getting the support I used to have because I'm not in the house 24/7 like I used to be. So it's just crazy because there's so many things in life that children nowadays have to deal with. It's not cookie cutter 1950s America anymore. It's multifamily. It's, divorced, separated people, that we all have to deal with. And it's just a crazy world right now, and it's, I feel bad, and that's all I have to say about that.
Well, I'll go, real quick. I'll go to Ed on that. Ed, from my understanding, he has experience in that neighborhood, Patty.
He does,
and
yeah,
and so so it's hard, but you just got to keep being a parent, I assume. But
I'm gonna be mom. I'm gonna be mom for foremost, and whatever the word is, but I'm mom always. So whether I'm mom 24/7 or I'm mom 27, I am what I am. Yes, tell me what I'm doing.
Well, no, I can't tell you anything on what you're doing. You got to figure that out on your own. That's the hard part.
Over here, Ed. I'm sorry.
No, I think we've got
we got 8 minutes left. I'm trying to let Ed talk.
Well, let me let you guys go so you guys can do your thing there. Because I apologize. I always take too long on you guys' show. I apologize.
Ed, fucking do not apologize ever.
No, we can.
Especially to her, she gets really angry.
Yeah, when she gets on a subject she's passionate about, it's like we're all like we're looking at her, tapping our wrists like a watch. Time. We're tapping her on the back. Hello. She's like, don't touch me, and she goes off. But
well, just think of it as a matter of courtesy. Is why I do that.
Yeah. I love these two ding-dongs.
And to tell you the truth, right now, she's sitting here with a wooden spoon. We're a little nervous.
I'm going to fart. I'm farting.
All right. Hey, Ed, thanks for calling, brother. We appreciate it.
Man.
And for everyone listening,
all right.
Check out the Caramel Conservative.
Carmi.
He's a Spreaker also, usually on Tuesday nights, right, Carmi?
Tuesday at 8:30, we're going to do a CPT, Carmel People Time.
All right. That's 8:30 Central at 9:30 Eastern.
I'm going to try to
join
you
that thing.
Tonight, but we'll see what happens.
We'll join in soon. So,
all right, sounds
thank
good, guys.
You
You guys have a great night.
You too.
Ed, love you.
Bye.
Bye, babe.
You farted.
I so farted.
So that was Connie.
That was a stinky fart, too.
Quick shout out into the chat room. Also, Snarky. Snarky, thanks for joining us tonight. And our boy Hubert.
What?
And Hubert was in earlier in the chat room.
Funniest 15 minutes on Spreaker, to tell you the truth.
Yep.
Yes. He's upping his game to almost 30 minutes now.
No shit.
Yes.
Yeah, doing two parts.
Yes.
And also out to Gizzard and the Black Dog. The big dog from the Black Dog Radio
Black
Show.
Dog doodah.
Yeah.
Do we have time?
Yeah.
Taking the country by storm. The Black Dog Radio Show.
Because once you go black, you never go back.
Not true.
Hey, where are the white women at?
All right. See, finally, after
we are on point, baby.
I want to get Carmi's little background music when we talk about him.
What do we have left?
Not much. We're going to end it now.
All right, let's go.
Start playing our outro, will you?
All right, so we have Huber. We love Huber.
Yeah.
We have, so
let's not forget
Wicked Piss of Black Dog, Huber, Snarky, Caramel Conservative.
A turning point.
A turning point. And that's it. Because I don't do a show anymore. No more patty cakes.
Why not?
Because I don't know my fucking password.
So she's just going to be our show.
Plus, I want to bring the content here.
Very good.
Good answer.
Okay, so I'm going to go... Oh, right after this, I'm going to do a patty cakes show. No, this is my show. You guys let me into this show, so this is my show. All right.
All right, folks. That's another edition of the Wake Up It's a Show, show 97.
It is April Fool's. We are nothing but
Easter
fools.
April Fool's.
Yes.
Doesn't happen too often.
And you look like a fool tonight. All right.
Can I fool you, Bubba?
Maybe.
Oh, my.
Bumpa.
Oh, boy. All right, folks. Have a good night.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Wake Up It's a Show. We are a Studio 5 production. Thank you for listening.
Balls in your hand, you gotta run with the blade. You think about the future, but you don't care about much today. You like a weird silent, and no one bothers you. But when the world's in your hand and you ain't got no plan, well, you just don't know what to do. Now tell the truth. Don't say it's over.
The Wicked Pisser Show is not responsible for erections lasting more than 4 hours or for blindness from squirting semen. And stupidity is your own fucking fault, and if you get laid tonight or a blowjob, you're welcome. This awesome fucking show is a Studio 5 production.
Yeah, my dick. You want to see it?
That's what she said.